This week on Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
Nose picking can be linked with Alzheimer's.
It's not Alzheimer's, Jack.
Alzheimer's. Shut up, dude.
It's not all time. They're not all time.
I would love to be
You say it every
two.
time. It
They
drives
just
me nuts.
sit here and get to pick apart and get to talk whenever they want and fucking no responsibility to move the show. I misspeak
is it
one
written like that on the
fucking
paper?
time and you
say it
jump
every
on
time.
me. I don't know how to say the word.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z-Bird Zidell. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. We got my main man, Angry John Rosado.
What's up?
We got old motherfucking Big Dick Schultz.
Hello.
Then we got my main man, my co-host, Moneyline Welsh. What up, Moneyline?
What's up, you fucking crab cake?
Okay, thank you, Simple Jack. So now, hey guys, we got a couple announcements. We got a couple new sponsors we're very grateful for. We're going to jump on right to the first one. Spearmint Rhino, we got a bigger announcement about them coming up next week, but as of now, they're sponsoring us. They're going to be partnering with us. But we also want to let you know that this Sunday, they're having half-price appetizers and $4 domestic beers and $7 Tito's all day. When you go down there, mention Greenfield's Finest Podcast, you get in for free. All right? Also, the Cage Rage is coming back on February 24th. We're allowed to have up to so many people on the list. A lot of people send me the things, and that's fine. Start sending them to me now. Do not wait. If you even think that you're coming to Cage Rage, start sending it now. Cage Rage is getting bigger and better every single time, and there's more and more people coming, so it's harder and harder. I need to get my list in sooner and sooner, and I can get into as many of you as I possibly can, but you got to get me your name sooner, and you do not want to miss this, especially if you've checked out our Patreon lately. It's awesome. You see how cool Cage Rage is. Also, we'd like to thank Xanos. Xanos is also our newest sponsor, and I have an ad read for them. Everyone knows. Okay, Xanos on Wednesday is taco night from 7 to 10, where you can get $1.50 each tacos. Then we got the Super Bowl party coming up this Sunday. Complimentary food, Jell-O shot special, prizes, giveaways during the game. Monday through Fridays, a happy hour from 4 to 6. Half off appetizers, 50% off all drafts. Every day there's a different drink special. Guys, if you don't know where Xanos is at, Xanos is located in the Run in Greenfield. Google Xanos Pub House. You can't miss it. It's right off of Saline Street. It's right there. It's been there forever. Big shout out to Spearmint Rhino. If you love cooter and you love beer and you love football, or if you just love cooter, shoot on down there. You know what I mean? Let them know Greenfield's Finest Podcast sent you. Smoking hot cooter, hottest cooter this side of Monongahela's down there. And then if you just want a chicken wing and a cheap draft, go down to Xanos.
Good wings at Xanos.
Yeah, load up on wings at Xanos, and then, you have enough money to go down to Spirit Rhino. Maybe get yourself rubbed on or something like that. Save $40 and have yourself a night. I just want to say thanks to our new sponsors, and next week we'll be having a major announcement, and we couldn't do without our sponsors, so thank you guys so much.
No football on Sunday sucks, dude. It's hard to kill a Sunday.
What'd you do with yourself? Did you watch the Grammys?
Yeah, John, you're jumping ahead.
Sorry.
You're jumping ahead because there's not much to talk about because there's no fucking football.
There's no football. There's no hockey. There's no baseball. There's
Surely you're out. Everyone's jumping ahead.
I'll tell you, the hardest thing for me is knowing, this is the last weekend of football, and it's depressing. It's like whenever, you were it was almost kind of like that last day of school that was super fun, and you're like, yeah, I can't wait, and then it was over, and you're like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, then you got to start listening to the draft and shit, draft projections. We'll find yourself watching.
The Pro Bowl's ass.
Pro Bowl's
It's over.
It's over.
I understand that, but I'm just saying it's just terrible.
I
It's
couldn't
not
even
football.
They were playing ping pong and shit.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, dude, you'll be watching the what's it when the college kids, the Combine. I caught myself watching the Combine. like them working out, doing them like little shuttles and 40-yard dashes.
Oh, you know what? He did 73 reps. That is beautiful.
You could get some good pecker checking in the combine.
Yeah.
They wear those spandex. Like, dude, what the fuck's going on?
Jack's
there?
DVR in that shit.
Let them hammers fly. Walsh ain't missing
Jack's
none of
BBC.
that.
He ain't missing a dick.
He's BBC. I mean,
Dude,
DVR in that.
If you're- I mean, you get a college kid on TV and he's flashing some cock. I'm gonna take a look. You know what I mean?
No doy.
But then, so like usually, like it transitions in like no football. Like okay, transitions in the golf season. Golf PGA got rained out on Sunday, so I tuned in to Live for probably 45 seconds. They're all in shorts. They're blaring music during the broadcast to like where you like. It sounds like the dude's like putting, and music is blaring.
Dude,
and I'm like, what? And like, it's okay. You want to be hip and cool.
What kind
at
of
the
music,
course.
though?
It was like fucking like it was like some rock or some shit.
Oh, I thought it was like techno. Like,
Dude, it's pretty much
like
it's pretty much
it's like-
whatever.
yeah, it's all over the place.
It's just like
It's
a part.
very loud, and it just doesn't make like. All right, you want to be hip and cool at the course, whatever. Dude's trying to do the broadcast. You can't even pay attention because you're just fucking. They're just jamming out in the back. I'm like, it's like watching. It's like watching regular dudes play golf. Like there's no like. It's just like what.
But with
It's like YouTube, like which YouTube golf is, but it's like better because like that's at least you know that's what you're watching. Like this is just like what the fuck is this? And the PGA getting rained out. The leaderboard was better than it was last week, but it still sucks.
Yeah, they didn't
golf
even play
is
that.
so fucked,
Dude,
man.
what Liv should do with all these good players now is kind of run it like the PGA Tour.
They got to get rid of the teams.
Get rid of the teams.
Yeah.
Just let the players play against each other and run it like the waste management every week.
Yeah.
If you want to get nuts,
Let 'em
get
get
nuts like
nuts.
that. Get
Yeah.
on the par threes. Let them get wild and party on the par threes.
Dude, it was like, and for me, because like I had like a bet in on John Rahm, like I could not follow the live leader. I didn't understand it was teams.
Yeah, well, they show like this. They show like the single, and then they show the teams. Like the Rock and Aces are in first. Like, dude, no one cares about the Rock and
I
Aces.
didn't,
Stupid.
I didn't fucking
Stupid.
get it. I was like, where is he? Is he in the
Yeah.
top
Right,
five?
they could definitely dial that back, and with the players they got,
They have the star power now.
right. Just
So
let
you
the,
could like,
let-
but like the courses they're playing at, I don't know where they're playing. It looks like dog shit.
Shenley.
Yeah, like
South Park. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's actually nice.
these dudes are in Grandview. Like, what the fuck is going on? This is stupid. Get everybody back together here and figure it out. Because like
What happened? I thought the merger was.
I don't really understand the merger.
Me
I
neither.
thought I did, and I don't. I don't know what's going on. I think it's like they have the next year to like figure it out. But like you're hearing a lot of players from both sides. Like we need to figure this out because like we're delivering from the PGA Tour and from Live is dog shit, and nobody's watching.
It's really
It's
bad.
really bad.
So let me ask you guys a question, because like this is what I didn't understand. I thought once they merged that they were always just going to play together, and then this weekend there was two totally separate tournaments.
Yeah, they're not. The
I don't
merger, the
understand.
merger like didn't happen.
It didn't
yet.
happen.
Okay,
There's a
okay.
snafu somewhere.
They said they're really close. As close as you could be without being done.
But like I think like
But
McElroy was even like, just let these players come play on all the events because the events
it sucked.
they suck now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, you know,
Max Homa was like, "This is brutal, dude. If you're a fan, this is brutal to watch on both ends."
Is there certain guys that are on the PGA right now because the stars aren't there that are just absolutely dominating?
I mean,
Is
like
there a
so this week there was more star power on the PGA.
Okay.
So the leaderboard was better because like they have to play in like so many tournaments and that like there's certain ones they have to show up to. This was a bigger one. It was the Farmers, and the leaderboard was a lot better. Wasn't great, but it was a lot better. The week before, it was a bunch of fucking like dudes I never heard of before.
yeah.
Okay.
And then Liv, like you got Rom over there. I think he ended up winning. I don't even know if he did. I can't.
No.
He finished in the
No.
top five. I know
He
that.
didn't. He
Yeah.
was in the top some, but somebody else came back and won. And
Oh yeah, what's his that Italian dude? Whatever, it doesn't matter. But they were playing it like night. You couldn't like see anything. Like I don't know. It sucks. Well, they got to figure
mean,
it
They're
out.
playing at night.
the
It
PGA,
just got real dark.
the PGA still got like the players and that farm and
the players have the
and the
PGA
farm.
has the tournament.
They have the tournaments.
Yeah,
It's-
Waste
you're
Management's
gonna
this
watch.
week. Yeah,
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
make
watch
sure you
Waste
watch.
Management.
Yeah, like
But like if it's a bunch of bums winning again, like I'm not gonna be able to watch it.
yeah.
I don't know. It sucks. They ruined golf, and then there's no football.
Hockey.
Yeah. Well,
So that's like should we become Penguin fans? Or like I think you guys are Penguin fans a little bit.
I watch the Pens, dude. I do.
The Pens aren't going anywhere. They're
No,
just
but
not.
it's something to
but
do.
I mean, I guess I'll tune
Do
in.
you
I'll
watch
put-
the games?
I'll put it on,
No,
and
no,
I'll probably
not
be on
every
my
night.
phone. And then, because
Yeah.
my kids go to bed early, so it's like 7:30, the game
It's
starts.
like background music.
Right.
will
and
you
I'll-
bet on it? Like, if you,
Michael, come on, dude. I bet on everything.
no, but I mean, like that would be the reason I'd watch a Penguin
Right,
game.
but I try not to bet. All hometown teams, I don't bet for or against because it's just, emotions get involved, and it's always a bad bet,
Yeah.
no matter what I do. If I think they suck, then they win. I think they're going to fucking
I
win.
was-
They
I
suck.
was looking for a good yes or no.
Z-Bird, do you
Relax, water boy.
you a Penguin guy?
No,
No. yeah.
I don't. But like I follow the when I bet on it, like I'll follow. I've been following this Gensel news, like that. Them
What's going on
possibly.
with Luke Gensel?
You betting on his
Jake-
contract?
Jake Gensel.
I don't think he's going anywhere, but they're speculation.
See, like we can't do this. We can't even pretend to be like fake Penguin fans.
No.
You know what I mean?
All,
Like-
all I know is they said Gensel rejected a thing, and then a dude came on DV and said, "Oh, it's all bullshit. He didn't reject no offer or
People
whatever."
would see right through this.
I really
Dude,
don't care.
What you want to do is find it. Like I've been. Zebra was watching Sopranos this summer. Finally, I went back, dive into an old series, and rewatch it.
Yeah, live your
That's
your
what you
best
do
life.
until it gets nice out and you start golfing again.
Tell you, yeah, that's what we just got to get to golf.
Yeah, you got to get to where the weather's nice
Yeah.
and you can do some outdoor activities.
Wait, dude,
Sopranos ain't sound so bad right now.
But-
After Sunday,
Yeah.
After this Sunday, it ain't.
I'm
sound
working
bad.
my way up. Like, there's always something you miss.
Yeah.
There's a Griselda on
Yeah.
Netflix that looks
Oh,
good.
is
And
that
then I
fucking
watched,
good?
I watched the We Are the World.
I heard that's
So
pretty
did
good.
I.
It was actually pretty good.
Was it good?
Yeah,
Dude,
it was pretty
as
good.
fuck.
It was
Lionel
way,
Richie's the
it
man.
was way better than I thought it was going to be. So that was
Really?
pretty good.
I remember that when we were kids, like when it really happened.
What was
but
that,
I'd
the-
like to see the background.
Was there like there was
84.
somebody there was some starvation going like
Yeah, Africa was
Africa,
starving.
Africa just
Africa was out of food.
yeah. They were, yeah. They
But like
cleaned out.
the We Are the World, they ended up raising like $80 million and it's still going. The song ended up working out. It's actually a way better story than you think it is. It was cool.
Well, I heard that they were there all night, so dudes were just getting
Yeah,
hammered.
Cyndi Lauper was all whacked up. But yeah, watch it. It's something to do. It'll kill an hour and a half.
It was like one of the.
It
one of
ain't
the-
football.
One
but
of the
it'll
weird
do-
points of the story was like how Prince, like that night, had like won an award. I think against Lionel Richie. Is that what am I getting that right?
I
Jay?
can't remember. They were trying to get Prince to come, and Prince was like, I ain't coming unless I can perform by myself in a room.
Yeah.
He was at the club getting all whacked out, and they couldn't get Prince to come. They invited one of his backup singers. You just watch it. It's
Sheila
good.
E.
Yeah.
Sheila E. was there. She did come.
Sheila E.
And she was, I felt used, yada, yada, yada. Speaking of singers, anybody watch the Grammys?
I did.
So, by the way, real hockey, so it was hockey's All Star Game. I didn't watch a second of it, but I did keep seeing Justin Bieber and Sidney Crosby playing together.
Yeah,
That
they
looked cool.
let a couple celebrities skate
Who's
and
this-
warm ups.
Who's this Tate McRae?
Why,
Hot?
Jack? Do you think he's good looking?
It's a chick, idiot.
Yeah, she's smoking hot.
Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah, I never
Well,
seen
he's trying to usually pretty.
Yeah.
Last 5 times you brought up hot guys.
I wouldn't mind tasting her.
I mean, hey,
McRae.
listen, her brother's probably hot too. Ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Why?
I know-
Where was she?
She was the performer.
yeah.
And then what's the kid's name? Bedard? What's his
Yeah,
name?
Bedard,
the really
yeah.
young kid.
Yeah, he starts tweeting at her. I like that move.
Did he?
Yeah, dude,
my
he's like the next second coming of Christ for the NHL.
He got
So-
hurt though, didn't he?
You know what I do like hockey wise?
No, I don't think so.
Olympic hockey, and they're bringing the NHL is going back to
In
that, so
Italy.
that's cool.
Yeah.
So that's
You
cool.
know what else I like? The World Cup of hockey.
Yeah, well, I'll get behind
I'll
USA
watch-
whenever I
yeah.
can.
Dude, I booed. Dude, I remember like Canada when Sidney Crosby they beat the USA.
Yeah.
And dude, I remember like they came back and they were like announcing Sidney Crosby, and I was like a part of the fans. We booed Sidney Crosby and we cheered. They were
No
playing.
respect.
They were playing the Buffalo Sabres, and the goalie played for USA, and people were going
Going
nuts.
crazy.
Yeah,
At that playoff
I'm
game.
American first.
I
Yeah.
remember
Miller.
that.
It was
yeah.
Miller.
Yeah, was it a playoff game?
Yeah, Miller. I remember that game. I remember.
And
being
dudes
at
got,
that
like
game.
gave him a standing O.
Yeah,
when he came
dudes
on
were
ice.
into it. Yeah,
TJ Oshie scored all those goals in the shootout.
Dude, Oshie.
Parisi and like
But
all
dude,
them dudes.
Oshie, they said he did like. He went like 6 times in a row on a shootout, and he was like, "Coach, I don't got none. I don't have no
I'm out
other
of
moves."
moves.
Yeah.
And that's everything I practiced right there.
Yeah, I watched
And
a
he
little
still
bit.
scored.
I watched a little bit of the Grammys. I watched what's her name, Dua Lipa, open it up. It was good. Did you watch any of it?
Yeah, I did because once it was on, my kids like music. And Taylor Swift was there, obviously, so
Yeah.
we got that. So there was a couple good performances.
I seen Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa was good. She was showing some butt
Luke
cheek.
Combs
and
that chick. That
Tracy Chaplin.
That was a good song.
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus. How do you feel about Miley?
I didn't like the big hair.
She was trying something different. She's a little nuts.
Glamour shots.
I think she's like a cool chick. I think she probably
She's probably a
she's
good
probably fun
time.
to hang out with.
Yeah.
I mean, she's I think Miley's probably as more normal than most of Hollywood.
But she grew up a gazillionaire because Billy Ray, isn't it her dad? And
Yeah,
Billy
and
Ray
Ricky
Cyrus?
Hart.
Yeah, he's a gazillionaire, so she grew up in a different world.
Yeah, Hollywood.
Yeah, but there was like some weird performances from like people I'd never even heard of.
Yeah,
Weird.
there was a SZA leaning left at me, could not knowing who that is. That's the,
yeah,
fuck
and there's
that.
a lot of swordplay.
I don't know what's that mean.
There was like we're playing like during the performance.
I didn't watch SZA.
Dude, the SZA
'Cause I
performance
didn't
was supposed to be like
know
a
SZA.
Kill Bill thing, and it took me like the whole 3 hours to figure it out. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
And Travis Scott, you like Travis Scott?
No, I also said that. I was about I
No,
can't get behind
dude,
Travis
at the end of
Scott.
his performance, for like no reason, he like just throws like chair like at like something. That's like his like thing though, is to like
Yeah.
pretend like he's breaking shit, and that was weird.
I
And
see
he was
that.
like mumble rap.
No, he's weird. When he first came out, it was all right. When like Astro World, that
Yeah.
album he had was decent, and then he just went
His
off the
performance
fucking left field.
It sucked.
Did it? I didn't watch
It
any
wasn't
of it.
good. Yeah, there was. I mean,
What about the weird? I mean, there was like
yeah, you called me about this.
Yeah, well, like there was like two weird moments. The one where what's her name won the award. Taylor Swift won the award, thanked everyone, and then went up to Celine Dion, who was presenting the award.
Iced her.
Thanked everyone but her. Like literally ignored. And
Yeah,
she's like,
they took
she
it-
has an illness now and shit. Like Celine Dion's like,
Yeah, I think Celine's counting her days.
She thought it was contagious, so she didn't hug her.
no.
but they took a picture afterwards.
I think that was a lot of saving face. I think
Yeah.
people are like, dude, that was like.
Wonder what maybe Celine said something about Taylor back in the day or some shit. Now Taylor's on top of the world. Like,
Taylor's, just give me
Yeah,
my award.
hey,
I'll
I
be saying my
mean,
thank yous.
Yeah.
Celine's
I
Canadian.
seen Jay-Z. I saw Jay-Z got up there and pretty much said how bad the Grammys suck and how they're gonna fuck people over. But thanks for the Lifetime Achievement Award and all.
Yeah, why didn't you give my wife
Yeah.
a fucking album of the year
yeah,
ever?
I mean, like that part of him saying that, like, dude, I'm just gonna be honest, like Beyonce is not making good music, like in my opinion, right now.
Not right now.
She
No.
made great
Yeah,
music.
I mean, Beyonce has bangers.
She
I
does,
get it,
but
she has
but they're
bangers.
saying that they didn't put a full album together of bangers.
No, she did put a full album together, of bangers, but
Then
like,
why she never won album of the year?
I don't know. I don't vote for it, but I'm saying like she
Jay-Z's?
definitely didn't deserve it this year.
Jigga said no.
I know, I get it, but I'm just saying, like, it's like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. She didn't win, and it kind of like shit on Taylor Swift.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jacob Man was mad.
Yeah,
He
he
was
ain't
mad.
about. He ain't about that.
He said he tells the truth when he gets
Nervous.
Yeah, I don't know. Grammys.
Yeah, I mean,
It
if
is
I
what it
didn't
is.
watch it, like the host, you could tell like they got a host there who
He did a good job.
he was really just
What's his name?
Who was the? I don't. Yeah, who was the-
Trevor Noah.
Trevor
Trevor
Noah.
Noah,
Like he
yeah.
did corny jokes, but
He
like
pushed through it.
didn't offend anybody,
Yeah,
but just
yeah.
kept it. Yeah, like he didn't want to like
He's a dork.
he didn't want to like that
Joe
dude,
Coy.
Joe Coy is just getting. Dude, even
Shredded.
like other comedians were like, man.
See, I've seen a lot of comedians say like they're coming to do his defense. Like, dude, he had 10 days.
Yeah,
to
but
prepare
they
for
were saying that, but they said that, but then they're like, also that was brutal to watch.
They all, yeah.
He's
they're
on
like-
tour now, though.
Yeah, dude, that dude,
Right.
that dude sells out arenas. He's like the biggest
yeah,
comic in the world.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
They also said there's no way in the world I would take that gig. It's insane. But, you know.
I mean, how many dudes have like passed it by? Have done it before?
I think,
I'll never
I
do it
think
again.
it was bigger then. Like now, it's more or less like
Yeah, like during that We Are the World documentary, like the AMAs were, and you should have seen the people at the AMAs. It was nuts. Like, I just feel like there was more stars, but we're old now too, so like I don't know if some people are, and it's just not for me.
I don't even know who's the star right now.
Yeah,
That's
You're
true.
right.
When you get older, you're like,
I
don't
know
if
Taylor
Did they-
Swift is hot
Did they
right now.
have? Dude, I seen two celebrities get arrested. One was Killer
Killer
Mike,
got arrested. Yeah,
but that wasn't on TV. Like he won.
Yeah,
He won some.
He won
Grammy.
like three. A lot of those Grammys are like they announce them before the show starts. He got jammed up. Something weird. He got released. It was no big deal.
And then Lisa Ann got arrested.
She got at a Matt Rife show.
Yeah. Because they
Yeah.
said she was on her phone, but she really wasn't. They like took her out in cuffs.
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
bet she was. She seems a little goofy. She was probably doing something goofy. She didn't get dragged out on a Matt Rife show for no reason.
But they're gonna arrest you for pulling out your phone?
No, she did something goofy. That's what she's saying. That's her. That's her
okay, yeah.
narrative that I pulled out my
Right.
phone and they're cuffing me.
That's the spin.
She probably got caught.
Blowing rails.
Who knows?
Finger banging herself. Or
She
something.
might have been, fingering herself, blowing rails, or blowing someone else.
She looked like a kook. She looks pretty whacked
Or
out.
all of the above.
Yeah. I'll take D, all the above.
All right.
Lisa ain't still doing pornos. She's pretty old, huh?
She gotta
I think
be. She gotta be.
I think she has a podcast.
She gotta be in her 60s, dude.
Yeah, if you're like an old porn star, like you'll get a following.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
There's dudes
I'm
like,
sure she
man,
got
the
a
first time I
OnlyFans and all
jerked off was at Lisa Ann.
that. What?
I mean, there's them old Victoria. Remember the Victoria's Secret catalogs that used to come?
Dude, or Fredericks of Hollywood.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the ones. I mean,
Fredericks.
like I still follow the one chick because that was like the first chick I hammered myself to.
Yeah, dude, fucking. Dude, she needs lace to hold up her labia now.
Yeah.
'Cause she's so fucking old.
I'm thinking like, why is my mom getting these? Like she'll fit in none of this.
Oh boy,
I just picture your mom in lingerie now.
we
Jeez.
all did.
Yeah.
We all did.
Color did you have, Jack?
Black.
I had white.
That was Deb. That's Deb plus here, buddy. That's Deb.
It wasn't horrible.
Is that you should be going for more for like the fashion bug, not for the not for the Fredericks of Hollywood. Yeah, mom lost a lot of weight. I mean, she looks good now. I'm not hating on her.
Man, are you getting a voice now?
The fashion bug.
One of the moles.
Well,
You coming
fashion
in
bug
hot.
gift cards
Yeah.
went around at Christmas time.
What are you guys doing for the Super Bowl? Any plans? Anybody got
Fashion.
anything going
Yeah,
on?
everybody want to come
Going to
over?
fashion
No,
bug.
good.
Yeah.
It's like the fake invite. Like, hey, what do you do? You ain't doing it. Stop
Nothing.
over.
No, I mean I'll be at my house if anybody wants to come over, but nobody will.
I mean,
I don't really care.
every year people were just like, "Yeah, we should do something." They should change it to a Saturday, and they just don't. It makes so much more sense if a Super Bowl was just on a Saturday.
Yeah.
It would be so much fucking better.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
they say that's the most called off day, the Monday after the Super Bowl in a year.
That'll make the Monday like a national holiday, but
It
they won't do
really
that
goes to
either.
work, but then it still fucks up your week.
Yeah.
Like, just make
Right,
it a
make it a
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
How
I'm
easy is
hungover
that?
anyway Sunday morning.
How easy is that?
I'll say the one cool thing is they've been like throwing up a lot of like cool prop bets already, like bonus bets and shit like that on the
How are
things.
they?
Yeah, like so, like that.
What are you looking at here?
Nothing. How it'll be like what's his name? The Rasheed Rice scored touchdown minus
juice it up a little
minus
bit.
120. Today it was plus 160.
See, I didn't jump in yet because the earlier I looked, the more frivolous, nonsensical bets I make.
I
You know what I mean?
I set a budget for myself, and I so much a day.
I said
bet-
Thursday I'll
bet-
start making my bet. I haven't
Don't
made
even
any
look at
bets
it.
yet.
I gotta get paid
Yeah,
for these
you know
block
why?
polls.
You know why, Jack? Because when you look at it, you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna throw $50 at this, $20 at that, $30 at this, and then you know what happens? They all lose.
That's all right. It's almost over.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Our boy Kadarius Toney said his clips were altered by AI.
Oh,
love it.
Yeah, I didn't see this coming from old Kadarius. He said, like, how that video make it seem like I was attacking the ones I love when the clips, spelled with a K, was altered to make it look like that. I would post the full clips, spelled with a K, where I addressed who I was speaking on, but I'm past that. I just hate that image it painted.
Clips is spelled with a
Is
C,
he-
correct?
Is he I'm assuming he's a blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's pro. What's up? Yeah.
That's why he got off the Giants onto the Chiefs. He's like,
Yeah,
I ain't rocking that
I ain't
flu.
rocking that slow
Yeah,
shit.
I ain't rocking that flu.
Yeah, he's like, yo, this flu's burning my skin, cuz.
This makes no sense. I like the
the AI.
yeah.
It's gonna be used for a lot of lies.
Yeah,
in
this
the future.
You know
It's
what
the
I mean?
future of lying.
the computer did it.
Yeah,
We can start blaming AI for everything.
everything.
Yeah, like Rose.
Is
that
he
ring
playing
doorbell?
Sunday?
Yeah, he's there. They asked, so they were like, there was media day the other day, and they asked him. He didn't have his own booth or anything like that. He was on the sideline, and they asked him, like, "Do you think you're a number one receiver?" He's like, "Yeah, when I get the ball." Like, fair enough.
Touche.
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah,
don't catch it when they throw it to you.
But like,
But-
so
But
like,
when you have it, you're the top
I thought
receiver.
it was one of the things. They're like, yeah, dude, just
No,
stay.
he's on the. You can bet on Kadarius Toney.
So he's gonna dress.
yeah,
all right.
I mean, as of right now, you can go on.
What if he just
bet-
blows the game?
Or blow. Like, see, this is one of those things where he'll have like 6 catches for 70 yards and a
Right,
touchdown
he's
out of
either
nowhere.
gonna be
'Cause
invisible
nobody will see it coming.
or kill it.
Or he just doesn't get a fucking rep.
That's what I mean. Invisible or
yeah.
kill it. That's his
Yeah,
only two
yeah,
options.
he's just
I think, in all honesty, like with everyone, I mean, obviously people want to win their bet. Like everyone wants a good Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like I ain't nothing like a good fucking Super Bowl. Like I remember that one year when it was the Patriots beat the Rams 13-3. That was probably the last time like that I was just depressed watching a Super Bowl.
dude. There was the one that who was it? Peyton Manning might have got into, and they lost by like 40 to like some defensive juggernaut. It might have been
No, the
Tampa
Bears.
Tampa Bay. It's
Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucked.
When Gruden, yeah.
They like it was like 44-0.
The Bears got smoked too, right?
Bears got smoked.
Hester took that back, and I don't know if they scored again after that. Yeah,
There's
everyone's
been
looking
some
for,
duds.
Yeah, this block poll money, so much money, it fucks up my Super Bowl every year. I'm just like so focused on like if this happens here and this happens here, I can win it, and it just sucks me in every
You
year.
getting some pretty big block pulls, right?
Yeah, I do. I spend a little bit of cash on block.
There's nothing
pulls.
wrong with that. I think those are cool. What could you possibly win if you win a final? Like, I just interested in that.
I'm not even 100% sure, to be honest with you. I think 25 grand.
That's awesome. I'm rooting for you.
I think.
Did
That's
you
a
get
nice
good
take.
numbers?
I didn't ask
What are you
yet.
throwing in on a block for 25 grand fucking pot?
500. We do 2 5s and 2 1s, I think.
Oh.
Split it.
All right, because I'm in it for a 150, a 70, and a 50 right now.
Okay. That ain't
Man,
bad.
So you guys are optimistic people because you think you're going to win them. I'm so negative. I never think
Yeah,
I'd
I've
win,
been
so I
doing it
don't
for
play.
20 years. I've never won a dollar.
Dude,
Yeah.
the one,
I mean, I've won a dollar, but nothing significant.
Right.
I went in one time, dude, and I hit for like almost $3,000. It was like
Yeah, I mean,
20,
people win every year.
It's a
If
nice
you get a
fucking
big hitter
smack,
like that,
dude.
it's worth. Yeah,
It's
like
worth it.
If you finally get your
I won one block pull. I won the final, and I was watching it. It was over at our buddy's bar, over at Buddy Davis's bar, and I was over there. You know what I mean? And he was, and I was like, it was in my days when I was having beers and other stuff, and it was like the game wasn't even over yet. I was like, no matter what, I'm gonna win. You know what I mean? You just may as well just pay me now. So,
front
yeah.
me that money.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're counting those eggs.
Well, yeah, it came through because I had 2 blocks, and like it really
You couldn't
did.
win. You couldn't lose.
I couldn't lose.
Did you win?
Yeah.
Good, good. How much you hit for?
I don't remember. I snorted most of it that
Oh,
night.
that's good. That's
End
the
up
best.
owing.
That's the
Yeah,
best.
yeah,
W.
I think I probably like went to bed Monday night owing someone $400, telling them that I won a block pool, not telling them I already got the money
And spend it all.
on drugs. That is a
The
true
old
story.
okey doke.
Le'Veon Bell wants to come back and play for the Steelers. He's only 31 years
I
old.
can't believe he's only 31.
Couldn't believe it when I heard he's 31.
Wow, how he's been out of the league? 2 years?
More than
No.
that.
3?
No, you're right because he played for the Chiefs.
Played for the Chiefs.
Yeah, he didn't get any burn. He got
Like
Kadarius
9.
Toney.
Yeah, he did.
So he just must have got lazy at some point.
Yeah, he's in shape now.
Right, but there's game speed.
I mean, you
shape.
hear his bars though.
Dude, I'd like to see Left Bell come back. Fuck it.
I mean, at
31
31,
is young.
he could get 3 more years out of
Yeah.
him if he went and trained. I just don't know if you lose once you lose that speed.
He's probably not an
it's
every
hard to
down
get
guy,
that.
but like
That's
you
what
can
I'm
get him
saying.
a
If
third
he's your
down back or
third
something
round
like that.
guy, he's your third down
We don't
back.
need-
Second,
I guess the
first
only
round
fans
back,
didn't-
or first round.
didn't go well.
We don't need him, but I mean, I don't know if he's in shape and he's acting normal. I think somebody would probably
What's
take
he
him.
want though? How much money's he
I
want
don't.
that?
I think we'll probably take whatever at this point.
And here's the thing too, like he needs to stay in shape because like I think it's more along the lines of here's what happens. You get you go to the draft's gonna happen. No one's gonna pick you up before the draft. People are gonna see where things lay. Then season's gonna start. Injuries are gonna occur. He's gonna picked up on a practice squad.
That's what I think,
They
yeah.
get an opportunity.
Because of an injury on
Yeah,
him.
it's
the only thing,
yeah.
dude. Like, what the hell was he doing out of the league?
Yeah,
So he's a buffoon. That's why.
Right. So he went to Kansas City and he was only 29.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He went to the Jet. Wait, did he go to the Jets?
He went to the
after-
Jets and got that contract from
And
us.
then he went to KC.
He sat out
after
of
the
here.
Jets.
And he sat out of here.
Yeah.
He really didn't play that much
He
ball.
doesn't have much.
What he played here? 4
Michigan
years.
State, they ran the brakes off him.
So did Tomlin.
so
though.
did
Tomlin
Tomlin.
ran him
Tomlin did
every
too,
fucking
yeah.
down.
But dude, we were gonna pay him some money. I mean, dude, he definitely lost.
He lost money by going to the
Jeez,
Jets.
did he
He would have
lose
made
money.
more here than he did with the Jets, but it was on principle. And then the Jets caught him. He went to the Chiefs for a fucking year. Got
I
no
thought he was
burn.
going to kill it at the Chiefs. He might have been on my fantasy team.
I think he won a Super Bowl with the Chiefs, didn't he?
If you look at when that happened with him, that kind of started to become like the decline of the necessity for a running back because people were like, "You're gonna act like it, like we'll just pull someone else in here."
Not only that, they're so disposable because every year you got at least 5 to 7 like top tier running backs coming out of college.
Well, there was this, and then there was the Todd Gurley contract.
Yeah.
And it was Todd Gurley.
They like paid him, and then they were like, "What do you mean his knees are shot?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they're like,
no one inspected him.
yeah, they're like, like
You ain't kicked the
realistically,
tires on him?
running backs. I mean, I guess that's old for a running back, maybe.
Yeah, but like if you're healthy, you're healthy.
you're healthy,
AP played until he was damn near 40.
He's a different animal.
Yeah, he really is.
But like, who was it? Terrell Davis. He was like the best running back in the league.
Yeah.
And then his knees were just gone.
Right, but he didn't really catch on until he was older too.
I was going
Is
to
that
say,
what it was?
his
Yeah.
best year, he was probably like 30 years
he was a
old, dude.
beast.
TD.
He used to get migraines really bad.
Did he?
Braces
That's what he
as
said.
well.
His knees hurt.
He had those braces.
He had the Forrest Gump.
Montez Perfect says he played dirty on purpose when he played the Steelers and hated the Steelers. I didn't hit people after the play all the time, just the Steelers. Fuck Pittsburgh. No shit, Montez Perfect.
Yeah, he played dirty everywhere.
Yeah, but those Steeler-Bengal game, those
That was a hot
4
rivalry.
years or whatever that was, dude, they were insane.
Listen, it all peaked when was it Chemo von Oelhoffen killed fucking Carson Palmer.
Yeah,
and that was like the height of our rivalry. And after that, it was just
we don't
payback.
win the Super Bowl that year if we don't
Yeah.
roll Carson Palmer up.
Dude, I remember
Absolutely.
being at, was it Sports Rock?
Sports Rock. Yeah, we were there at Sports Rock at every game for that
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
we were there. And everybody's like, damn. Dude, they had Henry, that dude Henry.
We had our head
Chris
down.
Henry.
We had our head
Yeah,
down.
they were like,
Chris
damn,
Henry,
it might
yeah.
be the Bengals' year.
Yep.
And then, like, people were cheering.
Chemo rolled him up, and
People
everything.
were cheering.
Everybody
People
was
knew
cheering.
we had that
Carson
game.
Palmer was done after that for his career.
They said specifically, like they like went over this rivalry, and they said this rivalry actually caused rules to be changed in the NFL.
For sure.
Well, that low hit on the knee.
Yeah, Juju fucked him up.
And then like
That's a crackback
the
rule.
head-to-head shit that was like fucking giving dude CTE. You know,
That's
what I
why
mean?
That's why AB is
That's
who he
what-
is
yeah.
right now.
CTESPN.
Yeah, he knocked the shit out of fucking. He made AB kooky as he is.
Yeah.
For sure.
He's like, man, you tried to end my career. Like, yes,
No,
yes, he did.
And then they thought Pac-Man thought he was faking the injury.
Yeah.
And then he like apologized after like he missed. I think he missed a couple
That was
games.
some wild
Dude,
shit.
I
Joey
forgot
Porter
all
out
about
on the
Pac-
field.
He
Pac-Man-
kept calling him Jerry Porter.
Jerry Porter on the field.
And the thing is, Pac-Man, I forgot he was even on the team. Pac-Man was about that life.
I like
dude.
Pac-Man,
He,
Joe.
didn't he get
Yeah.
arrested for like fucking multiple gun charges at
Oh,
an
yeah,
airport
he
or some
loves-
Yeah,
shit?
Pac-Man's a good dude though. He took in Chris Henry's kids and he's raising them. Pac-Man,
Yeah.
I mean, he was
Pac-Man was out of the league for a second too.
Yeah, he was
and
getting,
then got
he was
back
getting
in.
jammed up a lot. Then he calmed down and
He was
like,
in a
yeah,
lot
grew
of
up a little
trouble.
bit.
Yeah, he did a lot of stupid
Go
shit.
back to what you said. I didn't know that, Jack. He took in Chris Henry's.
Well, they
kid.
played
Yeah,
it-
Chris Henry died, and then he had two younger kids, and then Pac-Man
He
took
he
them
played
in and
at
raised them. and
WVU
he still
together,
does.
right?
Yeah, they played at WVU, and I think Chris Henry's kid is about to go to WVU or does go to WVU to play or some shit like that.
Because I didn't realize like they were all connected like that because until I was watching Pat McAfee one day and I was like, Pac-Man's always on here and like they were boys.
Yeah, so
Yeah, from WVU
college.
days. Yeah.
When you guys drink coffee in the morning, do you drink out of Yetis or like insulated coffee cups?
It's regular.
Yeah,
At my house, no, I
Ceramic.
should.
Like, you don't take it like a cup to go or anything like that?
I usually drink
You
the
do
one
it-
cup at the house and then I leave.
Then
Yeah,
I'm on life after that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I drink like a half a cup or half a pot of espresso.
I'm usually a house coffee cup guy, like probably 90% of the time. But if I'm running late, I'll throw it in my Yeti. And this dude from Barstool like blogged this shit, and it made me think. I always think it every time I have to put my coffee in the Yeti. It is so fucking hot for so fucking
That's
long.
how I like it.
Like, no, it's like scalding. You can't drink it.
It's just hot. I like it hot.
The insulation, the R value
That's
on
what-
a
that's what the-
Yeti
it's
is
just
amazing.
It's too long.
I loved it because the
I
water
Do you
want
is
want it to
ice
cool
cold.
off?
Yeah, a little bit. I want
Yeah.
it drinkable.
I like honestly. That's why when I get coffee,
You put ice
anywhere-
cubes in it.
I'll put
Yeah.
a cube.
I
in
seen
it.
you
I,
do it.
so do
I will put it like,
No.
like, dude, if you go to Pamela's, their coffee's scalding hot. You got to throw a cube in Pamela's. You take that right to the brain.
Yeah, I like it burned in the back of my throat.
Do you?
Yeah.
See,
I wish every sip was like that.
He's a glutton for punishment, this guy.
No, it doesn't burn like to where it's going to leave an injury.
No, some
it's
people
just
like
hot
it
enough.
like it. See, I like to a little bit just chilled enough so I could, because I'm a guzzler. So, you know what I mean? I want
Stinking
to.
Yeah, see, I
guzzler.
don't guzzle. I still want it like hot. I just want it drinkable.
Yeah, I like that burn in the chest, warm me up in the morning.
Burn,
Johanna
baby, burn.
Johanna does this shit with her coffee. She makes it, leaves it, throws it in the microwave, takes a sip, leaves it,
That's
like
gross.
7 times.
Rosa does that. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
you're defeating. Just
I'm
drink
like,
the fucking coffee.
sit down,
Enjoy it.
enjoy it. Yeah, I don't have time to sit down. Whatever.
It must rub off on each other
I
because
do.
Rosa does the same shit. It's like she'll make a cup of coffee. It'll take her 2 hours to drink it. She makes me a cup. I'm like, this. Time to start my day.
I'll tell you,
know what I mean?
the coffee intake has gone up significantly since I had this baby.
How long?
When you start doing
How long
coke,
you talking in that Yeti? That coffee stays that hot.
Dude, like a half hour, 40. Like if you keep the lid closed and you don't try to cool it, maybe forever. I don't know.
You gotta vent it. You gotta vent that,
right.
motherfucker.
You don't, dude. It's nuts.
It's great.
You know
That's what you get it for.
Burns your tongue.
That's what you get it for.
No, I get it for the pump.
No, the Yeti. What do you have a Yeti for if you want to keep? You might as well not even have a
I like to
Yeti.
keep things cold, John.
Well, then only put your cold shit in there.
We used to call
Take
them
a
thermoses.
take that old school thermos for your coffee.
Yeah, you need a Stanley thermos.
There's a GFP one somewhere. Did you get one of them?
With the cap, with the that is also the cup.
Yeah.
A Coleman.
Yeah, go
That
get,
was the old
go get that
Coleman.
$3 job. Don't get that $30
You get
one.
that at Bass Pro Shops for about $7.99.
Go down there and steal a tarpon, 50 pounder.
Bud Light finally partners up with Shane Gillis. We've been saying this for a year.
Yeah, great
Yeah.
move.
Yeah, about fucking time. So Bud Light is partnered up with
I love that bed screen.
Bud Light's partnered up with the UFC. That was a couple months ago, and now Gillis. They're
being macho
They're trying to
now.
get the whites back.
Yeah, they're like,
They're really going for like the white. You sign Shane Gillis. You're targeting guys like us.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, because I think they seen what happened with Dylan Mulvaney's that huge Penn State thing.
I think you said a huge penis.
No, that huge Penn State where she over 12 people showed up to see her, and I think they realized like I think we need to get back on
No,
track.
but it was
Back,
just still, I
yeah.
still say it's bad marketing. I don't give a shit how you feel about it. Like this one lady in the whole thing was like, I got a great idea, and it's just not.
They let it run.
Right.
Yeah, they fucked up. They're
Shane
working-
Gillis didn't stop drinking Bud Lights the whole time, though.
Yeah.
No, he
was
stayed
at-
true
he-
to it.
He was, I'm going to drink my Bud Lights. I
Listen,
don't care.
Yeah.
He
You
saved
like what
Bud
you
Light.
like.
Yeah.
I bet you 5 years from now it'll be not even 5 years. A year from now, like he saved Bud Light.
But,
Oh, dude, he was on Rogan this week.
but-
I just turned it on. The first 5 minutes they talked about Bud Light.
that's what I'm saying.
And
Just
he
in
sits there and
retrospect,
drinks them.
Right.
Oh, like, dude, that alone is enough to like.
because
you
he
should sponsor
he
me.
was playing long ball. He's like, everybody's gonna ban these dudes, and I'm gonna be here right there waiting for you. And his career's blowing the fuck up. And they were like, you know what? This guy stuck with us. We're gonna ride his coattails.
Well, yeah, he also gets on Rogan like once a month,
which is
fucking
it gets
huge.
viewed
That's what
by
I'm
like
saying.
Yeah.
11
That's what I'm
million
saying.
people every time.
Here's one thing, but a lot of people don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure Rogan is one of the only people that won't make you cover up what you're drinking or something like that. Every other podcast, they'll make you cover it up.
Okay.
The label, yeah.
Rogan's one.
Yeah.
Rogan does. I guess he just don't fucking give a
Dude,
fuck.
you know what, Rose?
Shuley, drink that Yingling. Anthony Shuley's drinking Yingling. Yingling, sponsor us.
Call me, Partsville, PA. Call me. so Rosa today, she must have saw like a clip of something with Rogan. She was like, you know, Joe Rogan has a huge podcast. I was like, oh my god, I had no idea
That's
that he's
crazy.
the biggest podcast in the world,
Yeah,
Rosa.
he's on his second $200 million contract
Yeah,
now.
what in the dial-up rotary
250
fucking
this
phone
time.
are you talking about?
260 in like 3 years. That's all it is.
Dude,
This
he's the
dude is-
most viewed guy.
He's the best.
100%.
But he's like,
11 million
he's good. He's
per
worth every
episode.
penny.
And like, who does he have to pay besides Jamie out of that?
No.
I'm sure like a couple other people, but
You
like
gotta
not
pay-
you
money.
don't have a
Guest
big
probably
staff.
gotta eat.
Right.
And the studio's his. The staff. He has a small
He
staff.
got eagle tits with him.
Yeah, and like his Jamie is his eagle tits. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean,
Dude.
I'm sure he takes care of them dudes, but like,
Dude, you know how much free shit they throw at him?
oh yeah,
Just to like, here, dude, try this, try
Wear
that.
my shirt
Yeah.
on your podcast.
Here, you want this new cold plunge? This one's better. Like,
Yeah.
he gets all the cool shit.
he got
Yeah.
so many Yetis.
So many Yetis, dude. He's all Yeti'd up.
His first sponsor ever was a fleshlight.
Oh, he
Really?
could just jack off
He
anytime
said he
he
had
wants.
so many fleshlights. I
He
remember
had a
Bert
closet-
Kreischer
yeah,
was
he had
on
a
it.
Closet full of
Just
fleshlights.
He was
Like-
just firing fleshlights to dudes. Like, dude, you want one?
Did you? I would have banged a flashlight.
Let's do voicemails.
Hi, guys. It's Helen from South Hills. Sorry I haven't called through the holiday, but very busy. Just wanted to say Happy New Year. Haven't missed an episode. And Jack, congrats on your new little pumpkin. I'm sure he will be as amazing as you are.
Aww.
Update on the bird lady. Blueberry flew the boob. Poor thing, and never came back. Well, keep us smiling. We all need it for sure. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.
She had a
Remember-
bird.
yeah.
Boo bird.
Boo bird.
Oh, right. Yeah, well, thanks, Helen. I appreciate the nice words there. Happy New Year to you as well. When do you think you could stop saying Happy New Year to people?
I think she's past the limit.
Yeah, I had a guy. Well, she's
February.
calling in, and like
Right,
she's a
right.
listener, so we
February.
appreciate it. That's not. I had a guy say it to my face the other day. He said, "Hey, man, Happy New Year."
That was
I'm like,
me.
It was, and I was like, "Dude, I couldn't say it back." I was like, "Okay."
It's February.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Already had bad shit happening to me this year, brother.
Yeah, this
The
year
bad-
sucks.
Yeah.
So did she say the boo bird like flew away and disappeared?
It's
Yeah.
gone.
Man.
So that lady, yeah, she's walking around now
Well,
with just her boobs.
Yeah, if you you're planting a fire there.
No,
If
it's a
you're
boo
like,
bird.
you got a bird on your boob all the time. That bird might fly away.
Them
Fly to-
titties start sagging. That bird gotta go.
Yeah, it's gonna fly the tit at some point.
Yeah, got a nice
Start
new.
shitting on your new blouse.
Yeah, got nice new
Blouse.
titties to sit on.
Your
well,
new
look at nice new
blouse.
titties. Go down to Spearmint Rhino.
And all the bird
Hey guys,
tits.
this is Emily Moyer, full government, because I am out and proud as a supporter and fan
Oh yeah.
of Greenfield's Finest podcast. Just wanted to thank you for the shout out last week. I was hoping you could use the increased funding to save up and buy Shuley his own microphone. But if you're going to put some Cage Rage footage on the Patreon, then I'll take a gander at that too, as a bonus. Hey, keep up the great work. Love you guys. See ya.
Dude, thanks so much, Emily. We really appreciate Emily.
I like Emily.
Yeah.
She's right.
She jumped up to the big boob, big dick tier, which is $10, and she wasn't the only one. And we're going to announce another person right now. We want to give a big shout out and a thank you to Justin Goring for signing up for our big dick tier on Patreon. And our footage is up. The first clips we've released of the Cage Rage, more to come. But they're up just as we promised. So if you guys want to sign up for Patreon, that's how you see them. You will see boobs. You will see butt cheeks. You can play with yourself if you want. I don't care. But it's your money.
Send Mike a video.
Yeah, send me a video of you jerking off. And
He'll send one back.
and then we'll put them both on Patreon. But yeah, don't forget to sign up for Patreon.
What do we say? How many Patreon subscribers when Eagle Titch shows tits in his
100.
tattoo? We're at 60? Oh.
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
Eagle Tits is about to pop that
So,
top.
so like,
You
so
gotta
Jack, go
tattoo
ahead
that.
and tell everybody what it is once we get to 100 Patreons.
Eagle Tits is going to take his shirt off and show
I want
his
you a little
titties.
bit more excited about
Oh,
it.
yeah. I don't like when you make me try to re-explain things. It makes me nervous and you put me on the spot.
Yeah, so what Eagle Tits is going to do is like, if we get to 100 subscribers, Larry's going to take his fucking shirt off right here on the podcast, expose his gigantic man tits with an
Well, no,
eagle
yeah,
tat-
okay.
with an eagle tattoo across there. So if you guys want to see that, get that, pump those numbers up. We're only 40 shy. Keep them coming. You keep the lights on. We appreciate it.
Yeah, and
40
the-
more, and you see those eagles on that eagle on his tits.
Wings go nipple to nipple.
Past it.
Armpit
Armpit
to armpit,
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt.
Hey, what's going on? It's Augie from Manette and Jack. Congrats on the baby boy.
Thank
I
you.
guess that makes you BJ now. Anyhow, there was a bunch of flooding down by the river today, and I got 2 phone calls from my buddies rescued from the Coast Guard. One of them woke up in a tent in the river. The other one woke up on an inflatable mattress in the river, but he didn't want rescued. He was kind of taking the Jack Sparrow approach, and the Coast Guard kind of had to wrangle him in. Anyhow, what are your guys' Super Bowl predictions?
That was the fucking greatest segue ever. I have no idea what you're talking. Are you saying your friends are homeless?
They live in a homeless encampment.
Yeah.
I think that's what came out of
Yeah.
it. I don't think they got flooded out of their house.
He was homeless one day, and then he's whitewater rafting 2 hours later.
Hey, if we got the homeless
Yeah, if we got the homeless.
Dude,
Yeah.
they got nothing
Tell them
but
to
time.
subscribe to Patreon.
Yeah.
Tell them to subscribe to Patreon.
Yeah, they probably can't do the Patreon, but at least hit that subscribe on the YouTube button.
Like and share.
I'm gonna go with my. I'm gonna say 24-23 Chiefs beat San Francisco. That's my prediction.
30-17 49ers.
Oh, you got Niners. I like the Niners, but I think the Chefs are gonna win, dude. I think you're
How
talking
can you like both?
No. I'm rooting for the Niners, but I think the Chiefs are gonna win. I'm saying like 27-24 Chiefs.
See, you're saying the over's gonna hit. Okay.
You guys want to score 27-24 San Fran.
Ooh.
Dude, did you see how Brock Purdy, somebody put up a thing? He looks like Lee Harvey Oswald.
Dude, I mean, they're related one
Exactly
way or the
like
other. They
him.
look exactly the same.
Yeah, he's on the grassy knoll.
What's up, guys? Waterboy, got a gear grinder. So my daughter texts me this morning, says, hey, can I go over to Billy's house? And I said, yeah, I'll take you, but find someone to pick you up. She said, okay. After work, call her. I said, you find someone to pick you up? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, who? She's like, Nicholas's dad said he'd pick me up after work. I said, I didn't know they were friends. Is Nicholas going? She's like, no. I'm like, you selfish, self-centered. Oh, don't worry, guys. I know neither of your kids are 15. I think Julie's might be 11, 12, but holy shit. As good of a kid she is, sometimes you just want to strangle them. Have a good night.
I don't know what the fuck
I don't know what
is
you're talking
going
about.
on up there.
Yeah, my kids are 9, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
Is he saying his?
No, he dropped the kid off, and not the dad of the kid she was hanging out with. She called somebody else's dad or friend's dad to pick her
Oh,
up.
you're gonna have to strangle your daughter then.
Yeah.
That's
She's-
easy,
yeah.
easy peasy.
So you said she
You're
needed
gonna
to ride
start
home.
threatening all of her friends, and
She had a
maybe
ride-
you've put hands on her. I don't know.
15-year-old daughter, that's rough. You're in
I don't
rough
know what I'm
years
gonna
there.
do.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough few years for you.
What's up, boys?
God
Kenny.
bless.
Couple things. First thing, after the voicemail last week, Jack, you said Kenny's back. I didn't realize I fucking left.
No,
Even subpar voicemails, please let me know. I'll make sure they're better.
I think I did.
Second off, Gary from Baldwin, top notch again. You're doing good, rookie. Just make sure, you got to do your timing. A little long. They like them under a minute, but now, talking about the fucking bags at the Giant Eagle, I take in a fucking full-blown Home Depot contractor's bag, load it up and throw it over my fucking shoulder like Santa Claus. Because I ain't fuck them weak-ass paper bags and I ain't paying a dime for them either, pricks. And one last thing. I wanted to talk about people that they think they're so cool and funny. They greet you with the middle finger. Like, oh, you're so funny. Fuck you, middle finger. Like, if that's your best thing you got going for you, you ain't even on your level. Like, that's like the lowest form of ball breaking, in my opinion. Get better, or don't even try ball breaking.
That's a
Boys,
low of fruit.
Kenny again. First time ever, 2-time calls, but I forgot to comment on that lady in the doctor's office, Jack. That type of parenting is what lets kids decide to chop their dick off in a couple of years. Let the 3-year-old boss you around like that. It's called pussy parenting. It's a lesson to all of us. Don't be a pussy parent. Disgusting.
He said it'll make you chop your dick off.
Back to back, Kenny. Good job, buddy.
That's great.
I would love to be in Giant Eagle or Aldi's or whatever and just see fucking Kenny with a fucking contractor's bag over his shoulder like Santa Claus.
The 50-pounder.
Yeah.
He's like, don't worry,
Just
put the eggs on
ham,
top.
milk, chips, everything in the bag, dude. Yeah, no, that pussy parenting, that was right. That gave me a look in the gotta tighten the ship up here.
You told my dad that we were on a sidewalk in Butler Street, and my dad was furious about it.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it threw me for a loop, man. It was wild.
That'll fire your dad up.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
imagine what he was saying.
Oh, fuck. Hey, Greenfield Finance. What's up, boys? Gary from Baldwin. Just wanted to give you a shot. So, dude, for clarification on the story last week, that fucking kid sent the images to my wife. So when I woke up in the morning, it was just all her yelling at me, and that's when that was my big grinder. Send him to his mom, whatever. And then other thing, you were talking about the other week about people dying and the cards and the transfer of debt. A friend of mine, his dad was about to die, and so you went out and you maxed out them cards. They don't come after you. I mean, I know the dude personally got a Elon Musk flamethrower off fucking eBay for like $2K. So, hey, grinder this week. The grinder this week, my wife, fucking, she goes on these diets. These chicks. When we first met, she was about 50, but huge fucking titties, nice ass. Fucking, she's fat. So, anyways, after 2 kids later, she's 180 ain't no lady, but I'll tell you what, I fucking love her. 180 ain't no lady. But she goes on these diets and she buys all this healthy food. She won't eat any of it. She just gets miserable for 2 fucking days, and then she don't eat nothing. And and then after them 2 days, we're ordering DoorDash until all that food's expired. I mean, come on, know what you are at this point. Quit fucking wasting money on it. Just dip the toe in the water. Don't dive head in. I'm fucking sick of that. Wasting all that money. We're fucking DoorDashing for 7 days till that food expires. Fucking, dude, I'm telling you, that's probably a good $350, guaranteed. So, anyways, that's my grinders. My wife and her fake fucking diets, and then fucking yelling at everybody. She's so fucking mad because she's hungry. She's fucking causing havoc. She's like a wrecking ball in this goddamn house when she's hungry.
Love this dude.
That's my grinder. Have a good week, boys.
180 Ain't No Lady might be the episode.
That's the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Dude,
that dude's great.
Wait, first of all, Eagle Titch, you bumped Kenny from the last spot and put fucking Gary in?
Oh!
Dude, Gary leaves a couple heaters and Eagle Titch just throws Kenny in a number 2?
I was about to say.
I thought voicemails were done.
I thought we were going to say.
Kenny's the closer.
He gave us the sign language like, 1 more, guys, 1 more.
Oh, man.
He was complaining about his voicemails being long. His voicemail was 4 minutes. I cut it down to 2. We never usually play a 2-minute voicemail.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You're going to take it out with Kenny. Kenny, that was not Gary. That's a good voicemail again. You're on fire.
He's like, dude, when he's talking about his wife, she
180 ain't no lady.
He was like, when I first met her, 150, big titties, nice ass.
He's like, her body was rocking.
Had 2 kids and she's fucking fat. I mean,
that's what I thought he said.
He's like, you buy all these pork rinds and nobody eats them.
180, she's fucking fat.
He's like, I love her.
Yeah.
He said 180 ain't no lady.
That's fucking beautiful.
Oh, dude.
God bless you.
I needed that.
Kenny, you got some competition.
That's the thing. Like, Kenny was the headliner, and then Gary was the feature. Now I think Gary.
No, Kenny. Let's not get crazy, dude. Kenny's number 1. Gary's doing great. But that competition,
brings
what is it? Rising tides.
Irons.
Rising tides are good.
Iron sharpens iron. Rising tides raise all boats.
Ships, yeah. So yeah, keep it coming, boys. But yeah, dude, 180 Ain't No Lady is the name of the episode.
That's beautiful.
And Larry secretly hates Kenny.
Yep.
Man.
Hey everybody, Eagle Tits here. Time for your favorite part of the show, the ads. Our sponsors help keep the show going, so if anybody that we talk about interests you, please go show them support. Alright, let's get into this. Located in the heart of Pittsburgh's South Side, 12 Whiskey Barbecue features 100 bottle craft beers and 28 drafts from local and indie brewers. Their kitchen's open late and they have a crazy good menu. On top of that, they have events at the bar as well as offer catering. Birthdays, weddings, business events, and more, they've got you covered. Check them out at 12pgh.com or visit them at 1222 East Carson Street. That's TWELVEPGH.com. Primetime Appliance. You've heard us talk about them before. Their company puts the customer first. They're punctual and they take their time to get the job done right the first time. Cooktop repair, dishwasher repair, dryer repair, electric appliance repair, freezer repair, gas appliance repair, refrigerator repair, washer repair. I could go on all day. Have an emergency? Call them at 412-896-1395 or visit them at primetimeappliance.com. Do you love hot sauce? Do you love the city of Pittsburgh? Then why not try a sauce made right here in the city? That's right, I'm talking about Artie's Hot Sauce. Our buddy Artie currently has 7 sauces available. He has Arbol and Sandy, Habanero Island, Teriyaki Thai, Pizza Shop, Sweet Jalapeno, Hoppin' Jalapeno, Triple Pepper Fret, and Hot and Sour Serrano. All crafted with no artificial flavors, with hand-picked selections of chili peppers that guarantee an unforgettable culinary adventure. What are you waiting for? Visit artieshotsauce.com. ARTIES hotsauce.com. Nothing beats a local neighborhood butcher. Locally sourced, pasture-raised, nose-to-tail meats, they connect the farmer to provide customers with the best beef, lamb, chicken, and pork that Western Pennsylvania has to offer. The craft of whole animal butchery requires respect for both the animal and the customer. Come see the difference that makes. Visit them at 5151 Butler Street, Pittsburgh, PA 15201, or check out their website at fatbutcher.com. Let's talk Carlson and Associates Real Estate Services. Located in Pittsburgh's South Side, they specialize in all aspects of real estate business, including residential and commercial sales, residential and commercial leasing, multifamily investment, historic buildings, and development in and around the city. Have a question about home buying, selling, or rentals? Give them a call at 412-431-1718 or visit them at casouthside.com. That's casouthside.com.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week, Moneyline. Who be corn dicking this week?
We had a giant fat get caught in a net at Topgolf. It was opening night in Little Rock, Arkansas. We had a huge shamu get caught up in the net.
Wow, that's
They're
a
shining
fat.
a light on her like she's a fucking dinosaur.
That's a woman?
Dude, yeah, that's a fucking lady.
She's a fat.
Yeah, that's a lady, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, that's a lady.
I thought it was JoJo Wales.
380, she ain't no lady.
Yeah, she's a
She's about
deuce and
four
a half.
ladies.
I mean, shout out to Little Rock, Arkansas for getting a Topgolf.
No, shout out for that netting that's holding her fat ass up.
Yeah, it does.
That's what they're built for.
That's nylon.
Yeah.
That got to be nylon.
Well, here's the thing about this. So if you don't ever swing a golf club and you go to Topgolf to have a good time and you're up on that second tier and you swing that club and you miss and all your momentum's going, you could end up in those fucking nets.
That's a lot of
If you're
fat
saying if you're
behind that
drinking-
swing.
If you're just not athletic fat and you go to swing a golf club and that your fat momentum gets you moving one way and you do a couple spins, that's only a couple feet.
Right, but that's a lot
Yeah.
of meat behind that.
If you're-
That's a lot of
don't get me-
inertia,
Don't
dude.
get me wrong. Any type of like athlete.
That's gross.
When I say athlete, like if you played any sport ever, that's not going to happen. But if you get a piggy like that, you know, and she has a couple.
I'm surprised she could get that much momentum.
Because that looks like they were wailing.
Yeah, it does.
And
It
they
looks
caught
Yeah.
her. Like there's a shamu
like they
caught in
should-
the fucking tuna
what's
nets.
that called? Wicked tuna? Like, we go throw this one back. And she
You're
just
going to have to hook her out of there because you don't have the strength to
I
pull
didn't
herself
see-
up.
She still might be there because this video's been on the internet for like 3 days, and I still haven't seen a video where they hoisted her fat ass out of there.
Bro,
Yeah.
I don't think an American Gladiator could have got out of there, let alone a fat.
Yeah,
And,
you
like,
know how much makeup they made out of her blubber, dude?
I mean, and it's just funny because her fat is like hanging through the
Through the
net.
netting.
She's really putting some like
Wait,
some tear on that
listen,
fucking.
when she got home, she looked like a honey baked ham
Look at
with
them
all
little
the
arms, them little arms.
crisscrosses on her
Yeah,
ass.
she's
Got
in
a little
big
chicken
trouble.
wing yeah.
She's in big trouble, dude. Her foot's like caught. Like she got a lot going on there. She can't. She has no midsection.
Obviously, she has a heart murmur.
And the dude's arms, not
He's
that,
fully extended.
and not to be a dick, I can't tell, but he looks like a thin dude. He don't look like
Yeah,
that.
he
He
ain't
ain't
getting
He
her
ain't
out.
built for that. So I bet they had to get a ladder, a couple ladders. I bet had to get a couple guys get underneath that big and,
No way.
and push
No,
her up.
You're not
You
pushing
gotta
up on a
lift.
ladder.
You got to lift there, cuz.
I'll tell you right now.
No, you have to like get it. You have to
But
get
you're
your
gonna
momentum
stand on
going
a ladder
that
and
way.
push, you're
No,
gonna
Joe, I
push
think
the
you have to
ladder.
get your like shoulder, get your shoulder under it. Then you have another two guys at the top. They get her and they get her to fucking out
I
of
know.
there.
You scissor lift underneath her
yeah.
and raise her like a fucking cow
that's what I was
on a
thinking.
scale, bro.
well, I mean, I guess Topgolf.
Dude,
probably
that's
has
like a
scissor
tuna.
lift.
That's like fucking. That's about a 400-pound tuna. There.
If you got a fat
that,
stock-
bluefin?
You got enough. I mean, you got enough people at the Topgolf that are going to rescue this fat. They're going to figure something
Yeah,
out.
you got a fire department.
You got
It'll
like
work out one way or
six
the other.
people who are going to start pulling up on the net, and then someone's going to be able to grab a piece of her fat,
You know,
another piece of her fat.
You
and
know,
then
she looks like. You ever have one of those pieces of meat that's like in the net, like a London broil that's like in the fucking
Yeah.
netting? That's what she
Yeah.
looks like. She's making me hungry.
Except
Yeah, she looks like a pork loin.
she looks like a fat pork loin with yoga pants on.
Yep.
She's got yogis. She's fat, but I love her.
I mean, everybody loves pork loins,
See,
bro.
you know she be fucking.
Bride busted for having quickie with fiance's uncle 30 minutes before the wedding. So
they weren't married yet.
So they got jammed up. They were banging in. I think they went up to the room, got caught by her fiance It was a big thing, obviously. Her dad called her a slut. And then days later, they obviously canceled the wedding. Days later, they said she was a major bridezilla. Called over a bridesmaid up and asked if they could pitch in collectively and help her pay for the $5K cancellation fee. So there's a lot to unpack here. We have a bride getting busted with fiance's uncle. Not brother, not best friend, but she fucked the dude's uncle.
That's crazy.
Like, that's...
Wait, what? It had to be the mom's side uncle because the dad is calling her a piece of shit. Like, if not, he'd have beat up his own brother. Am I right? Does that make sense?
Her dad called her a piece of shit.
Her dad called her a slut, but
Her dad called her a
Right,
slut.
so it ain't his brother she fucked. It got to be the mom's brother.
she didn't fuck her own uncle.
Oh, she fucked the groom's uncle.
Yeah, sure.
I thought she fucked her own uncle.
I mean, that'd be a whole different story.
That's why I thought you put it on drugs, boy. No, this is me. This is me normal.
Fucking, how many of them did you take couples in?
Dana was having a quickie with Josh's uncle in the room. Josh caught them. Uncle, like, dude, like, friend, okay, I heard that story before. Brother, heard that story before. But, like, go uncle fucking.
Does that hurt more? You think like it? But here's the thing, though.
None of it's good.
But I think the uncle, if you're the guy, is the best case scenario because like you can cut an uncle loose a lot better, easier than a best friend or your dad.
No problem. Yeah, for sure.
So
yeah.
you like cut the uncle off. The bride's cut off. I'm done with both yins, fuck yins. You lose your best friend and the bride. That's a
rough day.
That's a rough.
Yeah, but you're like, hey, Unc, remember we used to go fishing all the time, and now you went fishing with my old lady. That's fucking great, dude.
And then
Thanks a lot.
Took her to Topgolf and she got caught in a net.
Yeah, her fat ass got caught in a net.
To have the balls to call your bridesmaids and be like, hey, can we pitch in and get me this $5
That's even
grand?
more absurd than the
Insane.
fucking uncle thing.
I wonder what their responses were.
Yes.
I think it was just no across the board.
Yeah.
They said she was being a huge C
Before she got caught fucking the uncle.
And then once she got caught, she wasn't remorseful at all about it. And it was just like, yeah, you know, it is what it is. This chick didn't want to get
She's
married
like,
at
dude,
all.
I need $1,200 from each of you.
It was her last ditch attempt to like get out of it. And she got out of it. So.
No way that was the first dude she fucked behind.
No way.
No,
If she like the uncle was the last resort to ruin that wedding.
Yeah, there's a list that's fucking long as
The
your
old
arm.
drunk, horny uncle.
She was like panicking, like, I don't want to get married.
How can I
need to
ruin
blow
this?
someone. And Uncle Chuck came walking by, and she was like, "You're up, Chuck."
The priest was like, no.
Chuck,
I'm a man of
her and
God.
Chuck had a fucking little couple sips of whiskey.
Yeah.
Chuck had a little extra cologne on. He got a haircut.
Yeah,
you know what
he's
I mean?
newly divorced.
I could fuck this guy.
Had a few pain pills on him and a Viagra. He fucking banged.
He snorted them all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go to a wedding, you got a couple pills on you.
Yeah, no matter.
all day.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's like the early 2000s, yeah.
Family court judge recuses herself from case after trying to pick up the mom in her case on a swingers app.
Oh.
So this judge was like busting this lady's balls about getting her kids back pretty bad. The lady was having a really tough time with her. Gets on this app. The judge DMs the lady like, hey, and the chick was like, dude, what the fuck is going on? And the judge was sitting on the couch in some nice lingerie with her legs crossed. She was on the app. I don't know if the judge did this not
Who was it, Judge Judy?
not knowing who
Didn't
the
recognize
lady
her.
was. Didn't recognize because
Yeah.
you got to think that would
This
be
is
the
two
case.
ladies then.
It's two ladies, yeah, lesbians.
Scissor clipping the fuck out of each other.
But I just I don't think you risk your career and send that because neither of them are really lookers. But the judge is okay, I guess. The other lady, you're not risking your career for that if you know she's gonna throw that right back in your
You think
face.
she was just like tossing out?
I think she was woke up, had a couple
like 10 people up.
had a rough
Yeah.
Saturday night, woke up, had a couple mimosas, and just start firing off haze.
It's funny that you said throw that back in her face because that's exactly what she's trying to do is throw that in her face literally, as in her vagina.
Her vagina.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you think he's going.
Oh, what the fuck? I mean, the crazy, to me, the crazy thing is, you're a fucking judge. You got tons of money. It's so easy, for you to go, buy coos, find coos. Definitely didn't realize who she was when she fucking, like you said, threw out fucking 90 messages that day. Just happened to get to one.
Yeah, she was going
So they're both
fishing.
on the same app.
Right, but
It wasn't like she like hit her like on Facebook.
But this lady's like trying to take her kids too. So
Well, hey, play ball. Maybe you say get your kids.
Part of me was thinking that too. Like you munch this box, get your kids.
Yeah, you want to see your son again?
Yeah. Man, what did you think?
Yeah. You know what next month's rent is? She was like, you want to see your son play baseball again? Come over here and flick this bean, ho.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You bean flicking bitch.
Target employee sentenced to 100 years for killing coworker for stealing their lunch. If this happened just once and this dude killed his coworker for that, that's an overreaction. But if this dude was getting his lunch stolen nonstop,
like a bullying situation.
I want to see this guy.
He's just a regular cat.
He's a normie.
Yeah.
Let's say 35 years old.
Yeah. He I think it was a lot of stabs. I think it was like a whole bunch of stabs.
I think he got other things going on in his life. Obviously.
It was over. I think it was over 80 stabs.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I think they start like throwing years with stabs. Like,
we give the guy life. What's the difference?
No, it's not life. Just 100 years.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of people don't understand. Like in these, this is a big problem in these major department stores. They don't give these people proper break rooms. So like you'll have like usually one guy who will bring in his lunch. The rest of the people are irresponsible and don't give a fuck. They'll eat they'll pack of crackers or something like that. And like this dude, I guarantee you was getting his lunch stolen day after day.
Yeah.
And I bet they were probably almost doing it to the point of like it was funny. Like, haha.
It's like bullying.
And then we don't know. Like the dude could have approached them like, guys, quit stealing my lunch. This motherfucker could have sat down with his lunch right in front of him and just started eating it.
See, now to me, that's not premeditated. That's almost like
rage.
It's rage. It might be more along the lines of like maybe murder too, or manslaughter. Like
go a little crazy.
You got it's emotional. You got the guy all emotional.
Right, but
over
you ever watch those
his
like
zebra cake?
First 48s and shit like that. When you stab someone like 80 times, that's not just like a fit of rage or like you're fighting with somebody. That you have a long-standing hate for this person. They've been stealing your lunch for years.
The lady with the weed just stabbed the dude 111 times. She got like 2 years probation.
Right. So I mean, there's two different fucking crimes. There's two different fucking.
I guess you can stab people over weed, not ham sandwiches.
Someone steals your food, like you're instantly furious.
Yeah, especially working.
Instantly, yeah.
I was saying, in jail, you get killed for that, right?
Well, I guess it's
We'll
Target
find
as
out.
well.
Yeah.
Florida woman tried to kill husband after finding postcard from ex-girlfriend from 60 years ago.
Oh.
She's a looker.
Oh, boy, Florida, man.
Man, she looks like an old boot.
Jeez Louise. 6 decades ago, she found I guess it was a little love note, and my man must have been hiding this pretty good for her not to come across it for 60 years.
Context on it, the postcard was new, but it was from an ex-girlfriend from 60 years ago, so he got it.
Oh, so it was a new postcard, but it was from a girlfriend from 60 years ago.
She was on our time.
Got ya.
Well,
that's a little different.
Yeah. You can't be stealing my man. She's like 80.
Yeah.
She was like, she smokes Newports. She was like, me and him been smoking meth and smoking Newports together for years.
It was that bitch Carol Baskin.
Dude, I mean, the blooms off the rose. Maybe she thought this lady died.
I don't think that rose ever bloomed.
I mean, these
right
look
there.
like some Facebook people. Send your messages on Facebook. You
Dude,
know?
that's how old they are. 80-year-olds still write postcards, dude. You know what I mean?
This lady here might be using fucking Morse code or fucking Pony Express.
Yeah, she sent you a telegraph.
She's fucking 176. You know what I mean? It's like
She's only 47, but that's what meth does to you.
Dude, if someone, if Lainey approached me like in 60 years and be like, who is blah, 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 she sent you a postcard, there's a pretty good chance, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't fucking remember who that is.
Yeah.
You
I
know what I
don't
mean?
remember what I had for dinner tonight.
Like, I couldn't tell you who that is.
Especially if she looks like that.
At
Dude.
least
It looks
she-
like an old handbag.
At least he didn't get killed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I bet he
Dude,
begs to differ with you. He wish he'd have been killed. He got to wake up to that every
right.
fucking morning.
She's in the pokey. Ain't no one bailing her out.
You think that still gets wet?
No.
You don't.
No,
Her
that thing-
face,
Her eyeballs are dry.
Yeah, her face ain't moisturized. You think the coochie's fucking streaming?
She just got KY by the gallon. When she's ready to
Yeah.
fire one in there, she just dumps it.
Yeah,
in
she
there.
gets a 55-gallon drum, but got one of them pumps.
Yeah.
And when you get water back in the
She'll
day.
use fucking canola oil, anything. She'll just like moisten up bitch.
She was like, "Come on, Jimmy, just spit on it."
Yeah,
like a
water
catcher's
spit. That
mitt.
ain't gonna work. You're gonna need
Yeah, you're gonna need
More than that.
hydration.
You need like a super soaker filled with oil.
hey,
What's that thing they use at like hibachi's where they get a little sprayer? Like,
Yeah,
You're gonna need a liquid IV for that one.
So 151.
Yeah, that thing that, oil.
Yeah.
You got to give
Is that
her
what it is?
liquid IV suppository.
Brother Norris, Michael Buble. Michael Buble?
Yeah.
Buble, yeah.
Buble was stripping balls at the Celeb NHL All Star Game. Said he thought he was in Blades of Glory for the first couple periods.
My buddy told me this is just a microdose of mushrooms, and he was lying. So I'll be honest, I thought I was in Blades of Glory for most of the time that I was out there, until it sort of settled down, and then I realized, holy shit, I'm at the NHL All Star Game.
Will Arnett was like, "Whoa, buddy, you got to reel this in a little bit, dude." Buble was tripping balls. You could tell he was tripping balls. He's still up there after the
He
game.
looks like
tripping
he's tripping balls right now.
Yeah, for sure. So remember, like I was talking, our fantasy football draft was the last time I ate mushrooms, and I was seeing. Remember, I think I described it as like I was seeing thing in like comic book, like tech, like everything was like a comic book.
Yeah.
But Blades of Glory is a better description of what I was seeing. So I know exactly what he was talking about, dude. It was just, I couldn't imagine playing an ice hockey game and then kind of snapping out of it, and realize like, oh my god, I'm playing with like Sidney Crosby, like
this is
Justin
real.
Bieber. That's nuts. Good for. I mean, seems like a fun guy.
I'm jealous.
I would say that, like, I felt that the crowd did not give the reaction it deserved. Like,
I
that
feel
was,
like they already knew.
I felt like it was like hilarious, and they should have been busted out laughing. And then I felt like it got
there was a little bit of a gas.
Yeah, a little bit of like what's going on? His buddy pulled him in. He actually came out after and tried to say the whole entire thing was a joke.
No.
And then like people were like, "Dude, we seen the interview.
Own it, bro.
Go home, buddy.
Yeah.
You gotta wrap it up.
I mean, he's a major musician, and like he plays like contemporary music.
Yeah, he's pretty clean cut.
Yeah, he's the Christmas album
He's
guy.
the Frank Sinatra
Yeah, right.
of our generation.
But but I've seen interviews with him, and he's like, yeah, I'm like rich, but I just like invite my boys over and get like super fucked up.
That's why I like him.
He parties, but yeah, it's
You
I
ever
feel like
see a
everybody
show?
in that room knew that he was like tripping, and they're like,
Dude.
okay, buddy, like let's get you through this.
Yeah.
Because you know, like when
God
you're
bless him, he
tripping,
could- yeah.
when you're trying to put sentences together, it almost sounded like when he was trying to like do like he couldn't.
He was like talking ahead of himself.
Could you
almost.
imagine
Yeah.
like going out to like a room full of like
No,
like people like
not
reporters
not tripping
like,
that hard.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
well, you'll never believe how high I was.
I'm having the time of my life.
Yeah.
I was tripping my balls off 2 hours ago. Whoa, it's coming back.
I mean, that's one thing with the reporters. But an ice hockey game would be wild too.
I can't even walk when I trip.
That is good for him though. I would imagine we're not going to hear from Michael Buble for a minute here. But he got the Super Bowl coming, so this will be a non-story next week. So you had a good time, buddy. A woman goes viral for going to Europe and banging 22 guys in 10 days after breakup.
I left my boyfriend and I've been traveling for 10 days and I've slept with 22 people in that 10 days. My
She's
goal was
Australian.
20 and I just hit 22 this morning. It's 1 p.m. now here in Paris and I need to check out because I'm going home. I really doubt I'm going to get another one on the board, either on the plane or like on my layover. So I think 22 is where we're going to cap it out. But how did I go?
22 in 10 days you're scrambling. That's good numbers.
You're
You're
a
grinding
pig.
that out.
You're a pig.
Are you? Now here's the thing, though. She kind of
you just got to break up. You want to fuck dudes? Fuck dudes. Who cares?
22?
She said 20.
cares?
Here's the thing. She said
Could be
though,
dudes and
22
chicks.
people. I think
Yeah.
she was having some orgies.
Some orgies.
Yeah.
Scissor clipping, I like it because she's a pretty girl. 22 dicks and fucking.
If you wanna take
that's
22
a lot
dicks,
of dicks.
have
I'm saying, why
have
are
at
you
it.
on the internet telling everybody? I don't
To go
understand.
Piss her
viral.
ex-
Hey,
piss her
right.
ex-boyfriend.
Two things. She knows that's 100% going to go viral. And she's fucking, she's
She
driving
was
her
like,
ex nuts.
because I'm hot and I'm from Australia, and
Yeah.
I'm going to go home and surf for about another 22 dicks into
Could you
the
imagine
lake.
if that poor bastard was like with her next week? Like, I mean,
He's like, babe, I want to
It
get
was
back
just-
together.
She was on holiday.
yeah, right.
He was like, bloke, it's no big deal. She was on holiday.
Michael Buble, he's like, yeah, I was tripping really bad. Then I just fucked this whore from Australia.
Yeah, he was like, fly me to the whores.
The Australians go hard for holiday. We were in Vegas years ago, and there was these Australian dudes getting murdered, and we ended up like bullshitting with them for a second. We were like, how long? They were like, how long you here for? I was like, oh, dude, just like 3 days. And like, that's crazy. I was like, how long you guys here for? Like, we're here for 2 weeks, and then
That's
we go
a
to
lot
New
of
York
weeks.
for like 2 weeks, and then they were going to like Austin, Texas for like another 2 weeks.
That's
it was like the
awesome.
whole summer. I'm like, obviously we're talking about some rich
Yeah,
motherfucker.
rich
But
Australasians.
they were like, we wanted to hit all them like the main places in like America, blah blah.
Why'd
And
you
I'm
go to
like,
Austin?
man, holiday. That's what a concept that is. I mean, we got vacations, but we don't holiday.
I get a
that's
week.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At the beach.
the beach.
Yeah, I've never gone on holiday.
I'm going to
Fuck
Deep Creek,
22
Maryland
people.
this year.
Are you?
Yeah, just booked it.
Yeah, I'm going to Florida and Texas. That's all I got, kid.
But yeah, 22 dicks in 10 days. That's a
lot
fair
of
amount
dick.
of dicks.
That's a lot
That's
of
a fair
dick.
amount.
Yeah.
You get yourself to the doctor.
You're gonna, hey,
yeah.
kid, you're going to wear that thing out.
55-year-old man suckered a 4-year-old in a supermarket. Said he thought he was a mannequin.
So you punch mannequins?
I kind of believe him. Because, like, watch this video real quick. Like, this dude. Look at his reaction once he realized he hit a kid. He gets his ass whooped by the dad or whatever. I don't know what I do to this motherfucker.
I'd kill him.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
The kid
Yeah.
moved though.
That dude should have
The
started
kid
playing
did. The
boots on
kid
him.
did move, but like
it startled him.
it startled him. And I think he thought like I don't know if he thought it was like a little robot or like what it was, but like I don't think this guy intentionally like rocked this 4-year-old.
The fuck he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. The dad, look, the
But
dad.
he tries to go to like pick him up after he's like shocked that he fell like that. Like run that back one more time.
Yeah.
Watch his reaction as soon as he hits him. Look, he like realizes and he goes to pick him up. So like
He
The
might have been
dad
going
should have
for the
beat
kid.
him to death.
He
The
did-
dad
he
should have.
might have. We don't know if the dad.
No, because he stopped. He lets up, dude. You punch one
That
of my
guy
kids.
might be a little bit off.
You're
Yeah.
gonna be a lot off after I kick you. I'm gonna beat you like Vontez Burfict at AB.
he
dude.
caught that little fucker though.
He got him.
Wait, you're saying they were
Got
in
him.
They were in a department store?
That's a grocery store.
Yeah, that's
It's a
Target.
supermarket.
Okay.
They're at Trader Joe's right
That
now.
don't even look like the United States.
Yeah,
No,
well,
don't.
who got towels like that in America?
I mean, that should.
He cracked.
Get out of my way, kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He was like,
Dude,
"You going for the BOGOs?"
And here's the thing: like the mannequin store doesn't make any sense because he is watching this kid
moving.
around come around the
Yeah.
corner.
I think mannequin's like
He's
the
in
wrong
the
word.
freezer aisle. There's a freezer store next to him. There's no mannequins in the freezer aisle.
But he might have been something else besides mannequin. But like, still,
They thought he was a robot.
I just think
the dude could've
the
been
way
fucked up.
I think the way he hit him and he realized like oh fuck I don't know.
Why are
was
you
weird.
punching kids, mannequins or not?
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah, just
Let's
like-
get
yeah,
to
maybe
the
not,
fucking
like-
root of the problem.
Right.
He might
Why
just-
would you be out punching mannequins?
There's
weird.
Gatorades to the left, you tollers to the right, and you punch a fucking kid in the
could have
face.
knocked them Tostitos the fuck
Yeah.
out.
Right.
Like, dude, you don't need to fucking punch him to get the coupon.
Dad goes viral for making bullet points for him and his pals to go to the bar on Friday nights. This dude pretty much just writes a podcast for him and his pals every Friday, and he's going super viral. I actually follow his daughter on Twitter. She's the one that like posts the shit. It's great. It's literally like our podcast. It's a little more like blander,
A little more
but, like,
regimented.
yeah, it's just like it's just like
They're more
talking
strict.
points, like Packers payroll, Super Bowl. Like it's just so like trivia. Then it's like the very end. It's like general discussion. Like all right, boys, you can talk about whatever you want now. And they're just at the bar on like Friday nights. Good for them, like getting out
He's
there.
like, okay, boys, meeting adjourned. We could just rehash everything we talked about.
I like that because it's like the guy. I mean, sort of like with us. We get together once a week for the past 4 years.
Yeah, right. And then they if there's like. If like somebody's wife got a new job, like that's always on there. Somebody got a raise, that's on there. So like it's just it's just keeping
Somebody's
it-
AWOL.
Yeah, somebody's missing. They get pissed off. Seems
I
cool.
don't know. I don't know. How
I
feel
mean, we
about
do
that.
the same thing basically.
We do exactly the
Yeah,
same
they're talking
thing.
about fruit stripe gum.
Yeah,
Fuck.
No flavor.
this is what we do. They should start and like
I was saying,
they're
see if
already-
this dude wants a guest spot.
They're already viral. So if they fire up an old man podcast, they'll probably pass us up in no time.
Yeah, probably. It'll take him a half an
We could have just went to the
Yeah.
bar and drank.
Yeah.
Yep.
Punch toddlers.
Nose picking can be linked with Alzheimer's.
It's
The
not
more you
Alzheimer's,
pick-
Jack. It's
Alzheimer's.
Shut up, dude.
It's not all time. They're not all
I would
time.
love
He's
to,
like-
I would love to
You
be
say it
these
every
two.
time. It
They
drives
just
me nuts.
sit here and get to pick apart and get to talk whenever they want and fucking no responsibility to move the show. I misspeak
is it
one
written like that on the
fucking
paper?
time and you
You say it
jump
every
on
time.
me. I don't know how to say the word.
Alzheimer.
But you two fucks just come prancing in here, no fucking preparation. Fucking Shuley drinks 33 fucking beers, and you can fucking just anytime I misspeak, you fucking jump down my fucking throat.
Whoa,
I gotta
what?
talk 95% of the fucking show.
What does your alliteration have to do with me drinking
I'm gonna
beers?
hand you guys this, and you can fucking run the show, and I'm gonna throw my little 2 cents in whenever I get a chance.
Just saying, it's alls.
You need a hug, dog?
Alzheimer's. Stressed out. I got fucking paint all over my fucking pants.
Just leave that T out of it. You'll be fine.
I put a T on it?
When you say all-timer, Alzheimer's.
He's like Oppenheimer's
Like he's
disease.
an all-time great. He's not. He's Alzheimer. He can't remember anything.
It's linked with picking your nose.
Well, then I'll have it soon enough.
Yeah, I think everybody picks,
Motherfucking
right?
Bug Night over here,
you gotta
dude.
pick your nose. I mean, you gotta get the bugs out.
Yeah.
How are you gonna sleep at night if you don't pick your bugs?
Where do you do most of your picking?
At home.
Yeah.
I'm a home picker.
Everywhere in my
I
car.
feel like car, yeah.
Cars.
You're a car picker?
Yeah, I feel like people just catch me picking
Dude,
all
I
the
catch
time.
the thing about it, I catch everybody picking in the
Everybody's
car.
picking.
Yeah.
Ever since, like, I started being a fucking general laborer again,
That's why you're Jack's so ornery because all that work to do.
Fuck yeah. That's where you get the boogers, like the dust boogers and everything like that. It builds up quick.
You got a lot of males have a lot of nose hairs, stuff,
Yep,
Clean
for
it out.
sure. We had a 6-year-old woman survive being compacted by her garbage truck multiple times. I didn't get a chance to click on this
Wait,
and see how
what?
this happened. It wasn't some lady, a 6-year-old woman, got scooped up by the garbage, thrown in the back, and they compacted her a couple times, and like she survived. They just said they heard crazy screaming coming from the back of the fucking garbage truck.
And they just kept compacting that
well,
shit.
I think like 2 or 3 times. You're not going to think there's a person in there.
Everybody got earpods in these days.
I don't know if she was like. I feel like a couple weeks ago that dude could have scooped me up and not known it when I was trying to get my can in there.
I think she went to somehow
throw something in and flipped in.
She flipped in
Yeah.
and couldn't get out. So I don't know if she was like.
So it was like the automated one that picks the
Picked
can
it up,
out.
dumped
But what's even crazier is that she didn't die.
Yeah, she definitely should be dead.
Dude,
Yes.
I think they compacted 3 times. They said,
Yeah.
and then finally,
There
they heard banging on the
must
side.
have been a lot of garbage in there.
Like
a
a lot of
styrofoam,
stuff.
a lot of styrofoam, a lot of paper
Dude,
products.
that'd be like
What a pickle to
one of my
find-
worst
yeah,
nightmares
that's-
ever.
What a pickle to find
Did
yourself
she
in.
get fucked up at all?
Yeah, she's in a hospital, like in
She's
serious,
gonna own the
serious,
company.
not critical condition.
I don't know if she can own the company. She put herself in the garbage can?
Right, nobody fucking heard me screaming for 3 loads.
No, but I'm saying the way that they pick up the garbage with those things, it's one dude now drives, comes up to the can.
You don't think she's gonna get no money out there?
No,
I don't think either.
Well, what's the over/under money she's gonna get?
Zero.
I'll say $1.
I think if you put yourself in the garbage can, it's on you.
Right, like anything in that garbage can,
it's fair
It's
game.
garbage, yeah. It's not
Right.
the garbage man's
Like, what do
responsibility.
they think? Yeah, like if you're
It's
fucking
his
around.
responsibility to get it in the garbage
Yeah.
truck and compact it.
It's your responsibility not to be inside the garbage truck.
To be honest, I mean, with the way society is and people got fucking the ear pods in and radio and everything like
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Thank God the dude heard her at least.
That's what I mean. The dude driving the truck was probably jamming out.
Them diesel engines with the fucking
Right.
crane and
Hey,
everything.
what is that? Diesel?
That's a diesel.
That thing got a Hemi.
No, that sucks.
Rosado & Sons Landscaping. Big enough to serve, small enough to care. They offer landscaping, pressure washing, snow removal, gardening, lawn maintenance, sod lawns, complete installation, shrub maintenance, retaining walls, complete spraying services, and more. They put in the work so you don't have to. Transform your yard today and call Rosado & Sons Landscaping at 412-521-9045. Tell them Z-Bird sent you and get a special discount. Need to move? Call Miracle Movers, 412-419-2620. They're a team of experienced and professional movers dedicated to providing clients with the best possible service. They will work with you to create a custom moving plan that fits your specific needs and budget. They're also fully bonded and insured. So give Miracle Movers a call, 412-419-2620. Having electrical problems? Don't know where to turn? Call Vance Hall at Plug Electric, 412-298-6770. 412-298-6770. That's Vance Hall at Plug Electric. Car problems suck, especially if the problem is too big for you to fix yourself. You don't know where to take your car and you don't know who to trust. Well, let me talk to you about Meineke Car Care, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Oil changes, brakes, maintenance, pretty much anything you need is in their wheelhouse. So if you need a hand making your car problems suck less, call Meineke Car Care Center, 412-451-8968. Ask for Arthur, 412-451-8968. Bath Factory and Windows. You dream it, they build it. 412-951-3939. From your bathroom to your windows, transform your home with Bath Factory and Windows. You can also find them at bathfactoryandwindows.com. 412-951-3939. 412-951-3939. Are your steps and sidewalks starting to crack? Do you miss it when they actually look nice and clean? Call Giuseppe & Sons. They handle repairs and replacements. 412-421-6711. These are the guys you can trust to help you with all your masonry work in the Pittsburgh area. That's Giuseppe & Sons. 412-421-6711.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Fast Podcast. We're about to jump into what's grinding our gears. Angry John, what's grinding them gears?
Okay, so I was at Panera, and besides the fact that half a sandwich and a half a bowl of soup with a drink is $20.
$32.
It's crazy. So, like, I waiting in line for my stuff. I get a call, and I get a call from somebody. I have to answer now. I'll still never, like, it's just, I got to answer it. So I'm, like, talking. I get my food, and I'm starving. So I got to stink a bite in here real quick. Dude, they gave me the butt of the bread.
Oh, get the fuck out.
Can you fucking believe that?
That's crazy.
Oh, is it crazy? You
That's
work there.
crazy. Yeah,
You throw that piece up,
Throw
right?
it away all day.
Yeah. I got it. I ate it.
Yeah, I mean, you have to.
I had to. I was on the phone, and I'm just like,
how small was the sandwich?
It was a half a bacon turkey, bacon turkey Bravo.
Bravo, yeah.
What kind of bread?
It's like
sourdough.
It's like that reddish.
Yeah. So the tomato basil.
Yeah, tomato basil.
Right, but why would you give him the fucking butter?
The butter tomato basil is insane,
dude. I'm like.
That's what I mean. People don't give. No one gives a fuck anywhere you go anymore.
I'm like, do I like say something?
I think I might have said something.
Maybe then I pushed out, but I was on the phone like talking and eating, and then
what are you gonna do?
I took a bite, and then I'm just like, fuck it. It was soft enough to like, and I was hungry enough that I just didn't give a shit. Like,
but who made that? Take some fucking pride in your work.
That's what I mean.
You gotta know.
Nobody cares.
Just no piece goes to waste.
Yeah, no, you could.
It ain't your money coming out of it.
Yeah, your last name ain't Panera.
Right. Give me a decent piece of fucking bread.
That's
ignorant.
Like you always thought that was automatic. Like these two pieces. Pew, pew.
Is it a place you've been to before? Did you do something wrong last time and they were trying to pay you back?
Dude, the Panera in the waterfront is hurting for employees.
I bet.
Hurting really. They got automated things where you could like type in your order.
Oh, look at that.
I don't.
Little misspeak, huh?
I quit going in there.
I didn't misread.
Well, little misspeak. You know, I'm just giving you a pass. I don't say anything.
You just did. Automated. Yes.
I don't know how Panera's really hanging on. Because it's way too much money. It's average at best. And
dude, there's just really like...
And the prices go up like on a regular basis.
If you're in the waterfront, you're like, what am I going to eat? I don't want to eat McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's got ripped bad for like their Big Macs are like $9 and like some... Their value meal was like a Big Mac value meal was like $18.99 or some shit like that, and like they're fucking people are like boycotting it. The CEOs like getting involved.
And not to mention the one in the waterfront.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Is hell.
It's the shittiest.
I'm not gonna wait in line for 3 hours to get to overpay for shitty food.
You're better off going to the one by Kennywood.
Chick-fil-A, dude. I'm just Chick-fil-A'd up.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Panera food, I do like.
It is. It's okay.
It's just like I don't feel like shit when I'm done eating it.
Right.
And it's just crazy expensive.
It's actual food.
And they gave me
They do a nice Caesar down there.
Yeah, they got. Yeah, like I said, I never really feel like total
The
dog
lettuce
shit
is
like
still
I do
green.
with with fast food. But there's really no other options. Like I guess there's Chipotle. I didn't try that down there.
Chipotle is another one where you're gonna spend. You think you're going in there. You're like, how much could this possibly be? Okay, that'll be $24. Wait a minute, I just ordered
Right.
this, because you forget I added sour cream, I had guacamole, I had a little bit of cheese. Oh man, I didn't realize. Oh,
They had some dude on the Fed last night on 60 Minutes, and they were interviewing him, and they're like, "Hey, like, when do you think, prices of everything are going to come back down and even back out?" He's like, "Man, they're not.
They're never.
He's
This
like,
is the new
he's like,
normal.
this is it."
Yeah,
more or less, that's what he said.
that's he's not wrong.
Right.
I mean, dude, to be like, what I do is like, I don't mind going out to eat, paying for a good meal, but like you start getting into like the $30-$40 range, or like you and your girl go out to Panera, it's $40-$50. Why don't you just go get a fucking steak over at Loans?
Go to
Yeah.
Red Lobster.
Yeah,
Dude, yeah.
Shirley, what do you got?
So Rosa loves to cook for people and like do nice things. She tries to always be nice. So she cooked all this food for a friend of ours. He never answered. She got all this food made, and she's like, "What am I gonna do with all this food?" I'm like, "Well, I can only eat rigatoni meatballs for like, I get 2 days.
2 days, right?
And it's a wrap, But she got like pounds of shit. So she's like, "Oh, can you go run this to these people?" Like Rosa has a couple old ladies she knows, so she'll take care of them. They need milk, she'll get them milk. She'll make them food. Leftovers, we give them to them. I drove around like a fucking Uber Eats, dude, passing out rigatoni and meatballs all fucking night before I came here today. And, I'm like, you know what, Rosa, you're a really nice person for doing that, but like,
But that's almost the making it is almost the easy part.
Yeah.
You having to go run it.
and then like, so God bless this old lady. You know what I mean? She got nobody. Rose is like, I don't know. Rose has a bond with her. She takes care of her.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, "Hey, hon, here you go. Here's your friend." She's like, wants to talk to
Oh,
me.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
like,
of course.
talks to me. And I'm like, "Hey, you want to make some coffee on a Saturday? I'll come hang out with you." Like, I have to go. What don't you
I have a
understand?
podcast.
They don't
now
care.
I know why. And the thing is, I know why Rosa does this, because she's like, "I'll let this idiot go do it, so I don't have to talk to these people the whole time."
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, I don't mind being nice, but
My
like,
mom-
Jesus Christ.
I feel like my mom used to do very similar stuff, and like I'd all of a sudden like, "Hey, run this up here," and now like I'm in like some old lady's kitchen.
Right, and it's not
You
like
know,
it's not
but-
like a huh.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Like I gotta sit there and
Dude,
talk to you now.
You kind of feel bad because that's like the only person you
Right.
have.
That's the only interaction she has.
We
but it's
have like customers. We cut their grass every week, and like this old person, like
They want to come out and chat.
they want to chat, and you're just kind of
Sean
like,
will send me up.
I'm like, is Z-Bird like? I'll stand there for 40 minutes and I feel awful. Z-Bird like knows he's really good at being like, all right, well, I gotta go, and they know like
You're like, "Michael, get him."
yeah. I'd rather cut the grass like you like
Yeah, you talk to Melcott.
yeah.
Yeah, I will pay your wages. Just talk to these people.
I'll be like blowing dirt around their feet.
and that's the thing. It's like it's brutal. It's like, but you feel bad. Like I understand why Rose does because she's nice, but me, I'm like, I don't got that. I don't got that niceness bone in my body.
You do. I remember when we did that shit with the old people. You were always talking to
Oh,
them.
I love talking to people, but on my terms. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to sit there and be a hostage to you talking to me.
about her son that doesn't come to visit her.
When
Right.
you have nowhere to be,
Right.
or they have nowhere to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Zebra, what do you got?
So, like, I was a little sick last week, and then Saturday I started feeling a little bit better. So I'm like, all right, I got to go to Costco, got to go food shopping. Go down there. It's absolute fucking pandemonium. There's no parking spots. If you want to park, you have to park all the way where the gas pumps are at.
Cool.
That's a hike, dude.
That's a shot.
I'm not in the mood for it, so I just turn around, leave. You know what I mean?
It's the right move.
Sunday, I go back, same situation, and then I'm like, dude, I have to get this gin. Like, you know what I mean? I have to get a couple things.
You go get your ginger.
I have to get bagels, blah, blah, blah. So I go in there. It's a fucking madhouse. People walking everywhere. No one's. I'm not like saying it's in a dickhead way, but like no one's speaking English. It's just fucking complete pandemonium. There's fucking 30 kids just like each like pushing carts by themselves.
Not easy carts to push.
No, and they're just like flying around pushing other kids in the carts, and I'm just like, dude, like this is out of control. So all I did was grab the case of ginger ale, got the fuck out of there. I was like, I'll just go to Giant Eagle and get these bagels. I do like these one bagels at Giant Eagle. I love them. The Asiago cheese bagels. They're so fire.
What do you put on that Asiago and cheese?
Dude, I like the jalapeno and chive.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So I'm in my head. I'm like, I'm gonna get the jalapeno chive. I'm gonna do this. So I fucking like an asshole. I'm like there. I wasn't feeling great, so I didn't want to get in this old lady's face. So like she's like picking through donuts, and you know what I mean. She's like grabbing one by one, and I'm like, okay, like there was 4 Asiago cheese bagels left, and I just watched this cunt fucking grab 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just walked out of the store and came home with a case of ginger ale.
Was it the old lady that was in front of you, or someone hop in there?
It was the old lady that was in front of me, and it was like I could have.
She was getting donuts and bagels.
Yes, and she put them. Here's the
She put them in the
crazy
same
thing.
box?
She put them all in the same box.
That's disgusting.
Especially in Asiago.
I hate you. Yeah, you can't do that.
And there was icing. They were the Long Johns. You know the Long John.
Yeah,
is-
Long Johns are pretty
And
good.
But the Long John has cream.
Right, you
coming out
can't
of it.
put that on the
She put them
Asiago.
all in there, and like I guarantee you, she goes up to the counter and rings up 2 bagels. You know what I mean? But I'm just like, I don't care what.
Well,
you
don't hate
fuck-
on her game for
She
that.
had to have she had to have Alzheimer's.
But my thing is, it was between that. Giant Eagle don't have a good fucking cart in the store. Every fucking cart has a bad wheel. That and then the bagel team. Like I sure just went up and took the bagel. I was like, I don't want to get him sick. Blah, blah, blah. Thinking in my head like, yeah, never thinking she was gonna take every one of the bagels.
Yeah, you get an old lady, you're not thinking she's taking 4 Asiagos.
Never think she'd take 4.
Dude,
off.
you get yourself an Asiago and make a cheesesteak out
Dude,
of it.
I will
You're
never.
in love.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm going for the you know what I mean. Actually, tomorrow morning I'm getting up to go get.
I would say that's not like you. You're not a rookie Costco guy for you to be like the weekend. Like you should know better. You should know better than that.
I wasn't feeling great.
So you got a little late. You got there a little late.
Friday, I didn't leave the crib. Like basically Wednesday afternoon, Thursday, Friday, didn't leave the
Dude,
crib.
I'll tell you what. I went Friday around noon.
It's jumping.
Nightmare.
Really?
You think people are like getting their Super Bowl? No,
I don't know. No, Friday.
listen.
Some people like take off. I don't know. Like it was like
Costco in the Strip District. You got to be there motherfucking early as fuck, or you're screwed.
I feel like a lot.
I didn't know
like,
there was one in the Strip
truthfully,
District.
what
No,
it
I'm
is-
saying
Oh, you're
Costco
saying and.
or the Strip
yeah.
District.
and like this is what I've gathered just from like watching what these people are buying and like hearing the. I don't understand what they're saying, but I'm not an idiot. And it's a lot of people that like run Asian restaurants, and they're like there, and they come in packs, and they get all their shit for the restaurant, which makes sense. But like, I did not realize like how much of an Asian community is in Pittsburgh. Like,
huge.
You go down, you'll find out like, oh, there is a lot of Asian people in
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, which is fine. But I'm just saying like.
Doesn't sound like it.
He's like, they like a bagel.
Yeah. No, that wasn't even one too big. I'm just saying, like, you go down there and it's like it's fucking packed. You know what I mean? You got college kids, all these people who have restaurants.
the college kids. Like there are other ones that go like 60. There's one cart.
Yeah.
Get
they gotta
out
pay,
of my
they pay
way.
6 ways.
And then they're fucking. The best is they'll ring 3 things up, stop, let that asshole pay. Ring another. Instead of just like putting it all together and Venmoing each other. and
Yeah,
figuring it
no,
out
they
later.
don't do that.
Like, yeah,
No.
you get a receipt. You could divvy that up.
I'm
I
glad.
mean, I get where they're coming from there because who has $350 on their fucking debit card when you're in college?
No, like I said, it's just like if you go to Costco at the wrong time, dude, you're gonna walk out of there with your blood pressure high.
Yeah. We've been doing a ton of Target pickups, man.
The
what do you
Target
mean?
pickups.
What do you mean? You need to bring it outside you?
Yeah.
How's that working?
Well, Target's actually been pretty money with it. You can't do it produce, but like anything else,
Right.
you could get away
Yeah,
with.
'cause they're giving you old lettuce.
Or they're
if you
just
do it
giving you
produce.
stuff nowhere close to being like ready either. So
Right,
like
right,
if you would
right.
think you want to eat a banana this
With some
week, you're
green
not.
bananas.
Yeah, right.
Can't wait for 2 days for this
Yeah.
one.
Like, man, she's
I'll
going
tell
to
you
be
what, them
good.
Giant Eagle donuts and bagels are good. If you can get down
Yeah.
there, my kids don't like their donuts. I'm like, these donuts, I think,
They're better.
are better.
Yeah, they are better
But
than
they're,
Dunkin'.
yeah, they're just.
I agree. Better than Dunkin'.
They're already
for sure.
brainwashed with that Dunkin'.
Yeah.
I got a gear grinder. It's not a major one, but it's a little guy here. I just hate in the morning. This doesn't happen all the time. You know, the baby's getting up. He's teething, so he's getting up pretty early right now. The coffee intake, like I said, is higher than it's ever been. I hate. I start making the bottle. I start making the coffee. I hate when I go to grab a cup of coffee, and I just like look at it, and it's like a crusty cup of coffee, like a crusty cup. You know what I mean? That was in the dishwasher with something probably shouldn't have been, and it's just like caked up, like it's just such a defeating
You gotta hand wash
feeling
it.
first thing in the morning when a cup of coffee is just like your cup's just a little crusty.
And
or
then, Jack,
something
what do
like
you
that.
do? You just muscle through it. Like,
I grab my finger and
I
I
hate my
fucking
life.
scrape it. Yeah,
You
it's
get that
it's
egg
such
off of it.
Yeah, it's such a shitty way to start your day, dude. And like,
Welcome to fatherhood.
You start blaming people in the house.
Like, who didn't rinse
Who didn't
this
rinse their cup?
You gotta rinse.
You're mad before you leave the house.
We have the little spray gun.
Yeah.
You gotta rinse, dude. But yeah, it just happened to me this morning, and I wanted to rip my cabinets off the wall.
Yeah.
It was just instant rage, and I was like, this is not that big a deal. You just grab another coffee cup. It's the only dirty one in there
But-
you happen to grab.
When you have a kid, though, and you obviously you got all kind of shit with work that's going on, so the little things like that is what will burn your ass. You know what I mean? Like,
it's
no,
just like, I'm just looking to have a cup of Joe
like
here.
I tell Rosa, like, dude, the little things, just let my fucking clothes for work be clean. Let my shit be folded. Then I'm easy. After that, I don't really give a fuck about anything. You know, when you fuck up my little day by day increments, that's when I lose my shit. My whole
Just
day
like
is gonna
the
suck.
first thing, as soon as the day started, I got a fucked up coffee cup.
Yeah, I mean, scrambled eggs and coffee. This is delicious.
Yeah, so that's my grinder.
Whether a recent storm has damaged your home's gutter system or your roof requires an update, at Allen Construction, they are equipped with the tools and skills to accomplish any job you throw their way. Roofing, windows, siding, soffit and fascia, gutters and spouts. You won't regret calling Allen Construction. 412-954-8337 or visit allenconstructionpgh.com. That's ALAN constructionpgh.com. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim firstly to be a company that is principle-driven and achieve this by valuing the importance of ethical business practices, creating exceptional relationships with both customers and employees. Their high standards derive from a focus to detail and a priority on their reputation. So give them a call at 412-915-1694. 412-915-1694. Need a new retaining wall? Call Just Walls, 412-889-4401. They're fully insured and are the guys for the job. That's Just Walls, 412-889-4401. Need help with roofing, siding, gutters, downspouts, or soffit and fascia? You should talk to SNL Remodeling LLC, 412-628-9717. 412-628-9717, and tell them GFP sent you. Capizzuto's Pizza, 422 Greenfield Avenue, Pittsburgh, PA. Do you like pizza? Of course you do. Capizzuto's has everything you need. Check out their food by Googling Capizzuto's Pizza Pittsburgh and click on their menu. You won't regret it. You know them, you love them. They have been serving the area for over 28 years. Greater Pitt Tree Service. They offer tree and shrub trimming, pruning, and removal. Have a tree that looks like it could be a problem? They'll come by and assess the situation. Schedule your service today, 412-312-4651. Want to learn more? Check out their website, greaterpitttreeservicepa.com.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Real quick, just to let everyone know, we love when we get your voicemails. We appreciate it so much. And when you want to call in and leave a voicemail, the phone number is 412-438-8358. That's 412-438-8358. Also, we want to remind you guys about the Spearmint Rhino this Sunday. If you want to go down and watch the Super Bowl, see some fine-ass cooter, head on down there, mention Greenfield's Finest Podcast. And also, let me know, guys, girls, it's a fun event. If you want me to put you on the list for February 24th to come down there. And also, check out our newest sponsor, Xano. They've got a ton of stuff going on every day of the week. Now, I think it's time to jump into What Would Greenfield Do?
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
First, we got a clip on the IG going crazy viral.
Yeah.
Where are we at? Like 90,000 views. We got like 12,000 fucking shares.
It could be at 100,000 right now. We're viral's 40,000. I googled it.
Ooh, viral. It's a poop clip. It's us talking. It's a good clip, but it's like crazy. You never know what the fuck's gonna hit.
97. Woo! By the time we wake up,
That's double fucking viral.
It's virus. That's HIV, motherfucker.
But yeah, that's you just never know what's going to hit on Instagram. We fire shit at the wall all the time, and then we talk about poop for fucking a minute and a half, and
all the shit we think is going to be great
and then,
sucks.
And the crazy thing about that clip is, if you look at the comments, they are 97% positive, which never happens, dude.
Which poop? Which
the
bowling alley?
Bowling alley, yeah.
And
people were like, it's fake. Like, yeah, relax.
The funniest that I was just gonna say that I was like, dude, the funniest things were the people saying it's fake, and then like, I'm thinking, who researched this?
Right,
like who took the time to research its fate? And like tonight,
we don't have time to research.
I'm going to get on tonight and respond to every one of them because the kids are going through the algorithm.
Yeah.
The craziest thing about the clip is it's the views are great, the likes are cool. It's been shared 14,000 fucking times.
That's a lot.
And that's crazy. For that, we've never
Dude, poop sells.
Poop sells.
Yeah, we gotta up our poop and talk here.
Yeah,
Our shit game is
I feel
right.
Like I feel like we talk, new
We talk a
butthole.
lot of shit.
We've been
talk a lot of
trying.
shit. All right, what would Greenfield do? Would you rather be 20 for the rest of your life or 40 for the rest of your life?
I'd say 40, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 40. I was out of my mind when I was 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you're 20
the
though,
whole
like
life
you're
ahead of you.
full of piss and vinegar,
But
dude.
you're right. And I'm not going to argue because you're right. You're like, you got that hope, but you're going to stay 20.
You gotta
Right.
stay 20.
Dude, listen, if I could think I'm invincible for the rest of my life,
That's kinda
I
true,
would take
too.
it.
But like,
Just get on steroids.
Because now when I'm 40, I know I'm not.
well,
Yeah, but there's also like some type of like peace in that.
Right, but when you think of what you what you could do, like there's the sky's the limit when you're 20. When you're 40, you're like, oh, okay, this is my wheelhouse.
I'm thinking money.
Yeah, you get a little more money
everything
in
in
your
your
Okay, the money's
pocket.
better when you're
Yeah,
40.
more
right,
stable.
yeah,
Right,
right.
money-
Your brain is almost full at 40. I think.
I have a place to live.
I have like
that makes sense. That makes sense. But me, dude, the fucking just the piss and vinegar, dude.
There ain't
the
nothing wrong
fucking
with
Yeah,
pain,
like
the-
not have to walk down steps sideways
and
like that
not
would be
worry
a
about shit.
that'd
Like
be
now,
nice.
dude, now I don't sleep worrying about things as a 40-year-old
Yeah,
man
that's
that
true.
when I was 20, I didn't give a fuck
Yeah,
about. You know,
that really didn't kick
like
in. I was
ignorance is bliss.
like 22. I kind of like started like.
Yeah, that's when you start
All
growing up.
right.
I'm way happy. I mean, life circumstances, of course, but like I could definitely say this. I'm way happier now than I was when I was 20. Like when I mean, actually, when I was 20, I was in the county jail.
Right, but you're like giving your own life experiences.
That's what I
of it.
said.
You know,
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
right. But in general, when you're 20, you feel invincible at least.
No, a lot of 20-year-olds have a great time. They don't end up at the Washington City Mission, but like,
Yeah, I was 20. I was fake going to Pitt. You know, living on Chesterfield.
Yeah, I was going to Duquesne and
Yeah,
you know,
that was a good. That was a good
pretending
time.
to do stuff.
But like, I don't know. That's just that way of thinking.
Yeah, 40's fine. If you could keep
40's
40
fine.
forever. The only part is like when you're laying in
I
bed,
don't think- I don't
like
think-
at 42, and you're like, man, in 8 years I'm gonna be 50, and
Yeah,
I wake
when
up
you're-
like,
which I think
shit.
about way too
Yeah,
often.
yeah.
Jack, you can when you're 40 years old or you know in that 5-year between either 35 to 45 when you're laying there and you're thinking about shit. And you're like, I was
stress.
20,
Yeah,
I didn't
sure.
think about
You didn't think-
nothing.
No, you didn't think about like what.
I thought
yeah.
about how am I getting coos tomorrow?
Yeah, and then like now, I'm thinking about my age a lot. Cause
I'm like, dude, is my
holding the
life
baby,
insurance paid up?
And I'm like, I start doing math. Like, all right, when this dude's 18, I'm gonna be this, and you know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
yeah,
it's
it
just
sucks.
He might want a little brother or sister.
Like, yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna keep plugging away, my old lady.
We're going 2 under 2 here, John.
What's that?
2 under 2. Get this over with.
Yeah, fuck yeah, plug away, kid.
You know, yeah, I think
pulling for you.
I'm taking 40, but you're right. There is something said about like
I'm going 20.
not having to worry
what do you
about
say, John?
anything.
40, honestly, probably.
Yeah.
You guys are buffoons. I'm going 20. Fucking me and Eagle Tits going out getting laid.
Physically, I still don't feel that bad.
Yeah.
No, I don't feel horrible.
No, I mean,
No, it's all it's all upstairs.
I'll say this, like from like watching like our generation compared to like other kids, like when we were growing up, I feel like we're like younger 40-year-olds than like the parents.
Yeah, but I bet they all felt that way.
You're right. Now I think about dudes like Mr. Tate, like they were in good shape. They were still
Yeah, they
cutting
probably
up.
all felt it because
Yeah.
I always thought you hit a certain age and like the way you like you change. You know what I mean? You just become an
No,
adult.
you
That's
don't.
not a thing. You just like realize what like bad. You just realize what consequences
You have
are.
more experience of what could go either way.
Right.
Like, dude, my dad told Twitch the other day, he's like, dude, I look in the mirror sometimes, like, who's this old fucking guy? My
Right.
dad thinks he's 25 years old. He's
Right.
70.
There's
He's
really, yeah.
72.
There's not a time where like, okay, I'm an adult. Like, of
No.
course, like it's not
You're
the way
you.
the brain works.
You're
yeah.
you and you're you.
The best line an old guy told me one time, it was like at an AA meeting, is he said to me, he's like, dude, one day, hopefully you stay sober. He's like, you'll establish a life that you're scared to lose. And like I understand that.
That
now.
makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. Absolutely.
All right, let's end this podcast.
Let's end it on that.
Yeah.
On a high note.
Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome our new sponsors, Xanos and then Spearmint Rhino. We're going to have a big announcement coming up with them next week. And everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. Have a great week. And remember, folks, Greenfield loves you. We're out.